at this time. Neil Armstrong reported back when he received the good wishes. Thank you very much. We know it will be a good flight.
Firing command coming in now. We are on the automatic sequence. We're approaching the 3-minute mark in the count. T-minus 3 minutes and counting. T-minus 3. We are go with all elements of the mission at this time. We're on an automatic sequence as the master computer supervises hundreds of events occurring over these last few minutes. T-minus 2 minutes, 45 seconds and counting. The members of the launch team here in the control center monitoring a number of what we call red line values. These are tolerances we don't want to go above and below in temperatures and pressures. They're standing by to call out any deviations from our plans. 2 minutes, 30 seconds and counting. We're still go on Apollo 11 at this time.
The vehicle starting to pressurize as far as the propellant tanks are concerned, and all is still go as we monitor our status for it.
2 minutes, 10 seconds and counting. The target for the Apollo 11 astronauts, the moon at liftoff, will be at a distance of 218,096 miles away. We just passed the 2-minute mark in the countdown. T-minus 1 minute, 54 seconds and counting. Our status board indicates that the oxidizer tanks in the second and third stages now have pressurized. We continue to build up pressure in all 3 stages here at the last minute to prepare it for liftoff. T-minus 1 minute, 35 seconds on the Apollo mission, the flight to land first men on the moon. All indications coming in to the control center at this time indicate we are go. 1 minute, 25 seconds and counting. Our status board indicates the third stage completely pressurized. 80-second mark has now been passed. We'll go on full internal power at the 50-second mark in the countdown. Guidance system goes on internal at 17 seconds, leading up to the ignition sequence at 8.9 seconds. We're approaching the 60-second mark on the Apollo 11 mission. T-minus 60 seconds and counting. We passed T-minus 60. 55 seconds and counting. Neil Armstrong just reported back. It's been a real smooth countdown. We passed the 50-second mark. Power transfer is complete. We're on internal power with the launch vehicle at this time. 40 seconds away from the Apollo 11 liftoff. All the second stage tanks now pressurized. 35 seconds and counting. We are still go with Apollo 11. 30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11. Tower clear.
Hello and welcome back, everyone. Anybody who's floating out there in the aether this afternoon, hope you're having a wonderful day. Another unexpected stream coming at you. I have a little bit of free time that I'm making use of. I'm going to be doing some moving this week. I know that if you had followed any of the streams before, you would have noticed the fact that we are in a new location. So very obviously we're in a new spot. However, getting all the stuff to the new house has been a little bit difficult. You know, full-time job, puppy, all these other fun things makes it tricky. So this week is kind of the heavy move week. However, we're trying to give ourselves a little bit of time off as well because I took the week off of work, and then Mrs. Plasm has the week off of class and work. So we're both just trying to take a little bit of time to ourselves and relax. But something very exciting happened today, which is that I took delivery of the most recent secret Lair drop series from Magic the Gathering. And if you had seen any of the earlier streams, you might have heard me mention that I am an avid Magic the Gathering fan. It's been a long time since I've been able to play in person, and I honestly admit that I have not looked that far into playing online. though it is a possibility that I might do in the future. But I do still enjoy collecting the material, especially the limited edition stuff that comes out. And I know that everybody here now and again likes to watch unboxing videos. So I'm not going to do a complete review of the boxing materials and everything because I know there's been some controversy around it. But I thought that you wouldn't mind sitting and watching and going through this with me today as well. So right now, I invite you to kick back and relax because we're going to let a little bit of chaos reign. So these secret Lair drop boxes came in 4. So I got the whole bundle. There's the Party Hard Shred Harder, the Box of Rocks, the Happy Little Gathering foil edition, and we'll get to the foils in a moment, and the Artist Series by Seb McKinnon. So for those, I know that there's been a lot of controversy about the foil edition, the Happy Little Gathering. I am a sucker for foil lands, and I do admit that I did bite the bullet and do them. I'm hoping that if I put them straight into binder, and I only put them into like double sleeves, and I put them into a deck, that they'll be okay. However, I do expect some potato chipping, which is very disappointing because it seems like Magic the Gathering is one of the only ones that only collectible card games that has this issue, because Pokemon doesn't seem to have it with their foils, and neither does Yu-Gi-Oh! But I'm not here to get on a soapbox about it. It's just something that we're kind of dealing with right now. However, the one that I want to start with first, I think, is the Box of Rocks, because I was a big fan of this art style. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to open up this bad boy. Lovely pull tab opens. Satisfying sound. What do we have inside? Okay, all right. Fairly fancy tissue wrapped interior box. Ooh, it feels like it's like a legitimate box. To be fair, I have not opened any Secret Lair stuff before. This is my first Secret Lair drop that I've participated in, mostly because of Seb McKinnon's Artist Series. I always, when I was younger, wanted to get an altered version of Damnation because I absolutely love the art on that card in the first place, but I would want to have it altered a little bit more. But then Seb McKinnon came out with his, and I was completely blown away. Absolutely adore it. Might get the play mat for it because I think he's got a... is it a mass drop out for that or something? It's not a GoFundMe. Maybe it's a mass drop to get the art from Damnation in a playmat style, which would be fantastic because it's very... I hesitate to say grotesque. What's the word I'm looking for? Macabre. It's very macabre, which is beautiful in its own right. So I'm going to take off the tissue paper here. And plus, if anybody watching is watching this, that means that you might be able to save your Secret Lair drop stuff and not have to open it if you want to hang on to it and just let it sit there for a while, because I'm doing it for you. So there's a lovely cardboard box, like gold embossed and everything on it. And actually labeled on the side, a Box of Rocks. Not too bad. Also, if there's anybody new here to the channel, quick housekeeping stuff. First of all, we do just a little bit of everything on here. We're big advocates for embracing chaos around here, and we recognize that chaos happens all around us, and if we don't embrace that chaos, we're going to get rolled over by it. So we're okay when crazy things happen. But for example, my currently scheduled streams are Tuesdays from 7 to 9, in which case I've been playing games with Ben. However, there are unexpected streams that come up like today. So if you follow me on Twitter, you'll get little updates about when those things happen. And then, of course, if you leave a follow, then you'll get notifications straight from Twitch. But that's up to you. It's free. Highly recommend. I'll tell you about the prize that you get if we get to our 50 follower goal. So let's see. How do I open this without damaging the box? Okay, just a simple little bit of adhesive. Ooh, man, they went through a lot of trouble to try to make you feel like this is something very fancy. This like trifold cover and everything. And then inside the box, the first thing that we see is this lovely arcane signet. See if we can get a little closer. I'm going to take the plastic off of the front of it because the glare coming in from the window is quite extraneous. So it's very, very bright. Nice showcase, but I love it. I like this art style quite a bit. So if you guys can see, let me see if I can get my camera to focus on it is the other thing. It doesn't like that glare on the plastic packaging. Guess we're going in. We are diving right on in. after we're done with the unboxing, by the way, it says viewer choice for the stream because I have a couple of options for games that we can play. And I like to let my viewers help me decide what they are. So let's try this again. There we go. Is it going to do it? Focus. Maybe. It's supposed to autofocus. As much good as that does. Do it. I apologize. Not quite as in focus as I hoped it was. But Arcane Signet to start, if you got that imagery. And then right behind that, we have the lovely chromatic lantern, which is very cartoony. I really, really like the art from this one. Very bright, very colorful, very catches your eye. It's very appropriate for a chromatic lantern, you know, in my eyes. The shaman's souls were drawn to the astral lantern like moths to a kaleidoscopic flame. Beautiful. One of the things I'm looking forward to most about this drop too is I use pretty much all of these cards in commander decks somewhere, and I'm sure, like a bunch of you out there, really enjoy replacing commander cards with very unique versions of them. So anytime, I'm always watching if there's a new set, if there's something that's been remade or reprinted but different art, I try to pick that up just so it's a little bit more unique. And Commander Sphere with a lovely little froggy holding it. Dark Steel Ingot. Very cool. It's a little cartoon lich holding onto it. And then the one that I'm probably most excited about from the box of rocks is this Gilded Lotus art. Showing it to Mrs. Plasm too. Because I do, like I said, I've got Gilded Lotus nearby. Now, what's this? Is there a special card in the bottom of this? Okay, so I may have missed this part in where they talked about it in the mass drop, but there was a random Planeswalker card included in the bottom of my box, which may have just been completely user error and not actually reading the details of it. The fact that it's already a little bit pringled while it was in the box and in Saran Wrap has me a little bit worried for the state of being for our foil Happy Little Gathering, but we'll get there. Samut Tyrant Smasher. Legendary Planeswalker. Fair enough. I will do my best. I'm going to leave that actually in its plastic wrapping. Put that right into the binder, as is. Keep it nice if we can. Oh, it's got some adhesive on it. That's not going to work. Okay. We'll sleeve it and then put it into the binder. Is anybody else here for the first time? Did they order the Secret Lair series this time? Are you planning on ordering any future Secret Lair series? Because I know the one with the fairies looks incredibly enticing. I saw that one was scheduled to come out in not too long. But the pre-orders have already begun for that. I think they might still be going on, but I think that one has Mistbind Click and Mistbind Click, a couple of other ones. But I really, really liked the art style of those. That's for certain. And I don't even play blue that often, but they just beautiful. I was one of these people who got into Magic originally for the art. I don't know if I'm the only person out there, especially because of the fact that when I got into Magic, I was fairly young. I was probably 7 or 8 at the time. So I didn't know half of what I was doing or how to do it. And I lost a lot, and I traded away some cards that I shouldn't have because I had no idea what their value was. But hey, that was the 90s for you. You really just didn't know. But the one thing that I did know is that I would consistently trade cards with people specifically because I liked the art in their cards. So if they had a card that I liked the art of and they wanted one of my cards that I didn't really care about the art of, then, you know, good for them. Come to find out that I didn't really like the art of Force of Will, which I guess I should have. But, you know, live and learn. All right, next we're going for the Party Hard Shred Harder. This one I was incredibly excited for. I'm a big fan, like I said, of the alternative art of the cards in the first place. However, these kind of take it to a whole new level. Like, this is one of these things where I wish they had more options, more cards that they had done in this style. And I know they kind of are leaning that way with some of the unique artistic vantage points they took with Kaldheim. But this one is pretty fantastic because it's so different from Magic's, heritage, I guess. Magic had its very specific style. It didn't like to alter itself too much. I remember initially hearing like how white borders were, just this obscene thing that were going to be coming out, and how they weren't real cards because they were white bordered, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So if that gives you any idea how far we've come, it's kind of easy to see that we've kind of changed our mindsets as a community. I hope to being open to these more, unique artist takes on these cards. All right. So these are all, if you don't know, the ones from Party Hard Shred Harder are all cards that are done in the theme of like heavy metal rock posters, which is amazing in my opinion. It actually takes a second to read the card to tell what it is, which is, kind of very, very, very similar to what you would experience if you had a heavy metal poster. Kind of sit there like, what band is this? If you didn't know it for the first time, it'd just be kind of a mystery. You got to go and listen to the music and see if it's worthwhile. So, for example, this doesn't look a lot like a Magic card at first glance. Anguished Unmaking. But it has all the details you need. It's got the converted mana cost. It's got the spell type. It's got the description. So it's a legal card. It's tournament sanctioned legal because you have those features. And that is stunning right there. Just off the bat, absolutely love it. Beautiful. Love the color, love the theming, all of it. Okay. Next, this is the one that I have in a bunch of my EDH decks as well. Assassin's Trophy. And looking at these cards, they're great. They're crisp. There's no markings on them and anything. I know we've got our shortcomings when it comes to the pringling on the foil, but still, these other ones, absolutely worth it. 100%. These are completely mint, no scratches. It looks really, really centered. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful card. Decimate. Another one. The colors. I mean, you look at this card and it makes you feel like you're about to go and watch, like Rammstein or something live in concert, because it's full of flames, it's full of darkness, it's full of sorcery. It is a sorcery. Dreadbore. Another one of my favorites. And it's one of these things where anybody who didn't participate in this, if you got one of these, not to do the FOMO thing, but if you got one of these and you go and you play it at a table eventually once COVID's over, and they say, whoa, what is that? They have to take a look at it, read it for a second, make sure it's actually a legal card, but then you get to have that level of uniqueness in your collection. And then, of course, Thraximundak. He's kind of one that makes it the legendary zombie assassin. Stunning detail. Great printing. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. One thing I don't know, and maybe I should read a little bit more into the secret lair drops in the first place. I don't know. Hello. Oh. Hey, Rebel. How's it going? Welcome to the channel. I don't know for secret lair drops if they just give the artists free reign over a certain number of cards, or what exactly they do. But I know that it's absolutely stunning, the fact that they have them given that sort of creative freedom. So, Rebel, I know this is your first time at the channel. Right now, I'm just doing a quick unboxing of some Magic cards that I got in the mail today. They had a special edition drop of some alternate art cards, and then I'm going to be playing some video games after this, but I'm going to let people decide what exactly I'm going to play. However, you're not obligated to stick around if you got stuff to do. I really appreciate the follow, and I really appreciate that you stopped by regardless. But this is the one that I'm second most excited for. So these alternate art cards for Magic the Gathering are the Happy Little Gathering foil edition. Now, if you hadn't guessed, if you haven't been familiar with this secret lair drop, Happy Little Gathering is something that a very, very famous artist that you may know as Bob Ross would say. Which means that me, who got into Magic for the art originally, and specifically, I might add, collected lands. So I did hang on to some fetch lands. I did not have any dual lands when I was younger. I was over the moon when I saw the opportunity to have lands that were made with art basically from Bob Ross himself. Now, obviously, he's not around to have painted them, but they took some of his paintings and they adapted them, with permission, of course, to these land cards. And I only wish that my camera was participating a little bit better so that way it would autofocus so that I could show you some of these. I'm not seeing any real pringling right now, which is good, because the big issue has been that these things tend to basically fold in half. They bend on their own because of the way that they did the foiling process. But they seem to be all right for now. So they're going straight into a binder, and hopefully they will stay crisp so that way they can be used in double sleeve decks eventually here. Also, Rebel, if you do stick around, and we are eventually able to get to our 50 follower follower goal, you will be able to learn something incredibly exciting, because there have been a lot of people on the channel asking me for my top secret, closely guarded family turkey sandwich recipe. And when we get to 50 followers, I will not only share that amazing recipe, I will make it live on stream and eat it. The reason why it is so secret and special is because it is so good that I have eaten it for lunch pretty much every single day for as long as I can remember. And that's why you have to ask yourself, just how good is this sandwich that Aetherplasm is able to eat it every single day? Might just because he's crazy, which it's a good possibility that I am crazy. However, it's a really good turkey sandwich. So it's just that more reason to stick around. But let's see if we can get any sort of luck looking at these. I know my camera hasn't been autofocusing very well, and we got some glare from the window behind the computer, which, there we go. Kind of get a little glimpse there. Beautiful, lovely, the planes. Don't play a lot of white decks. I should play a little bit more white. I do a fair amount of green, fair amount of red, combination green and red, and black. Little dash of blue here or there. I do love the color blue, and I love the art style from blue. But, ooh, yeah, this might make me play more blue. Holy cow. I love that. Absolutely stunning. Love, 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 love these art. I'm so, okay. Again, I'm just crossing my fingers the fact that these do not pringle on me. But I can't resist a good foil land. I'm sorry. It just was something that I could not do. Absolutely beautiful. They are works of art in their own right. You know, that's one of the beautiful things about Magic the Gathering. They are truly works of art. Oh my gosh, I love these swamps. These are going straight into my favorite Prosh EDH deck. Just gorgeous. So glad I got the foils. Oh, I didn't even realize that Bob Ross had done swamp paintings before. But totally worth it. And of course, this mountain scene, 2 mountain scenes here, absolutely stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. And the funny thing is Wizards of the Coast came out with a statement. Everybody got an email who bought this secret lair drop that said that there might have been a happy little accident, and some people who ordered the foils may also get the non-foils, or vice versa. I wasn't one of the lucky ones, but it was kind of funny that they went through that entire thing just for the ploy of being able to call it a happy little accident. Beautiful mountains. They're purple hued, everything. Just gorgeous. And then last but not least, the forests. Just looks like somewhere you could spend a weekend away, you know? Get out the camping supplies, maybe the camp stove or the Dutch oven, put over some coals. Absolutely love it. A little waterfall even. Beautiful. I'm seriously I could stare at these all day, and I most likely will, because they are that enjoyable. Okay. Got a couple more of these mystery cards in the bottom. So again, I didn't realize that there were mystery cards included with these packages. So actually, I don't think I showed the last one. The last one was Angrath, Captain of Chaos. How appropriate is that for the channel? We do love our chaos around here, and it's a Minotaur, no less. Creatures you control have menace. Love it. Amass 2. Put 2+1/+1 counters on an army you control. If you don't control one, create a 0 black zombie army. Creature token first. That's fantastic. Red and black. Red and black chaos Minotaur token. Incredibly appropriate for this channel and for my interests. And then the one that we got from the Happy Little Gathering box was Evolving Wilds with alternate art. And I think that might be, yep, that is, I think that's Bob Ross alternate art too. So there you go. Not only do you get that, but you get the other thing. And the Angrath Captain of Chaos, apparently, Captain of Chaos is a sort of a stained glass style. I don't know how well it comes through on the camera. There, no, we got that glare. Poor planning on my part. I do apologize. But eventually, I plan to upgrade a camera and then have one that will work a lot better, because I want to eventually do like whole booster box openings on the stream down the road. This is a while, you know. But they call it cardboard crack for a reason, and I do love opening boosters, and I actually like watching other people open boosters. So therefore, I don't think it's that crazy to do so myself. All right, the last one, the one we've been waiting for, Seb McKinnon's Artist Series. This is the one with our Damnation card in it. I did not get the foil in this one. Bob Ross and metal posters, all legal cards, amazing. I know. I can't believe it. Like I said, I love the amount of freedom that they've given their design team recently, or the artists, because for so long we were stuck with very, very specific things. You know, if it wasn't black border, or black border, sometimes white border, and then it had to be the old frame. Otherwise, it wasn't true to the tradition of Magic. You know, people got to open their minds a little bit. You know, we got to be agreeable to a little bit of change. The world is changing around us. It's filled with chaos. We have to embrace the chaos. Otherwise, the chaos is just going to run us over. You don't know hardly anything about Magic, but I did Star Wars. I know quite a few people who did the Star Wars collectible card game, actually. They tried to teach me when I was younger, but I will admit I did not put enough effort into it. That is wholly my fault. Simply because I was so addicted to Magic at the time. And I still kind of am addicted to Magic. But it's not something I'm opposed to learning at some point. I do know that Mrs. Plasm really, really, really enjoys Pokemon cards. And specifically collecting them. However, she's interested in learning how to play the actual competitive card game. So I told her that if she learned to play Magic, I would learn to play Pokemon for her. As long as she could teach me Pokemon, because I don't know Pokemon. So, right? Black and white border issues. It was considered a thing. It was like, it wasn't a true Magic card if it was black and white. Or white border instead of black one. Okay, so Seb McKinnon's Swamp. Full art. Absolutely stunning. Again, non-foil on purpose. The Sower of Temptation. Not one that I've really typically used before, but that's okay. The art style is still very macabre and very beautiful. But this, well, no, okay, I'm going to go to the Enchanted Evening first. Enchanted Evening. A little bit hard to see. I wish this was autofocusing a little better. Get real close, and then you'll do it. Do. Nope. See, it likes my face, but it doesn't like the rest of it. But this one, Damnation, one of my favorite cards growing up. How's that for that? It's the otherworldly, tormenting, just, I don't even know, all deeds once committed, repaid now in kind. It truly is. I mean, demons coming out from all realms, consuming everything around them. That truly embodies the feel, of damnation and doom. Love it. Okay. Oh, and then there's one extra in here. Can't forget about that. The one extra on the bottom to see what our mystery card is that's hidden on the bottom. But I already know that I'm gonna have to swap out some of the lands that I have in some of my decks for these other ones, because I just can't resist. They're so unique. They're so beautiful. Safely in the binder for those. But let's see what this mystery card is on the bottom of the Seb McKinnon pack. And I don't know if everybody gets a different one or not. But ooh, it's another Seb McKinnon Swamp. So there you go. Didn't have to buy 2 sets of them in order to get 2 of them. That is wonderful. Alrighty then. I'm gonna get that one out of the plastic wrap here so I can put that into the binder with the other one. Doo-doo-doo. It's like going through the back of my binder. I just have a bunch of lands that I honestly like the art of. Just because, like I said, it's the whole reason I got into it. Can't stop now. Can move the foil brainstorm. And that's the thing. Like the card value is great for me. You know, being able to trade for things of higher value or whatever. There's some good fun in there. But there's just something to be said for the actual amount of effort and work that was put into the various styles. For example, I now can say that I have a card that I never really thought that I would own as a youngster, because even then it was expensive, and now it's even more expensive. I'll grab it right now because there's an interesting story behind it. So I'm just gonna sneak over here to my closet real quick. So this is my favorite EDH deck. That's my little mini Prosh. It's actually a Drogon sticker from Etsy. But my little Ultra Pro thing here. But let's find that card. I believe it's right in front. And it is. This card. This is a Bayou. For those who don't know what a Bayou is, it is a dual land. It's revised edition, so it's not the most expensive. But this singular card right here goes for about $400 last time I looked. And I did not pay $400 for it. The interesting story behind this is I'm on Twitter. Trying to be more active with Twitter, specifically for the channel. But I follow a lot of people on Twitter. And there was a giveaway that came up from a reputable podcast group for... it's kind of for deck building and everything. Deck techs... EDH stuff, any sort of that thing, just a general podcast. Well, they had a giveaway for dual lands. They were giving away 12 of them, I think it was. One of each of them. I think there's 12. And I said, what the heck? Miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So I tossed my hat in the ring, and I submitted a little ticket to see if I could actually do it. It was completely free. And you know, you always ask yourself when you do these things, is there actually going to be a winner? Are they going to come out and actually announce something, or am I just submitting this so that they can take my email and then send me a bunch of junk mail? Because if you don't pay attention to it, you never really notice, right? If they select a winner. And sure enough, they did select a winner, because about a month later, which I had completely forgot about at the time, I received an email saying, "Congratulations, Aetherplasm, you're one of our winners. Please give us your mailing address and we will send you your dual land." And I had to sit there for a second when I read the email, and I was like, is this a joke? Is this a scam? Like, is this one of the things where there's a Persian prince who just needs my credit card information for collateral, and then they can send me things? They didn't even ask for shipping for it. So I was like, okay, maybe this isn't just too good to be true. So I did some more research, and I had to go back and think, because I honestly didn't even remember putting my name in for this giveaway. And I got to search back through Twitter and everything like that, and I finally found the post where, again, they're like, oh, dual land giveaway, blah, 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 put in. And it said that there were over 4,000 people who put in their name for this, and I was one of the lucky ones who won. And not only that, but it was a random dual land. So I had no idea which one I was going to get. So first of all, I was sitting there waiting, anxiously for the mail to get here, right? To see if it was legitimate or if it was just like a box of cat poop or something. And then, you know, maybe someone's going to videotape me from the bushes and put it up on YouTube. But when I opened it, I was like, okay, well, I wonder if it's going to be a dual land that I find useful, because I only have so many commander decks at the moment. And, you know, there's some that would be very useful to have a dual land, especially with fetches. And sure enough, when I turned it over, big surprise, it was a Bayou, which goes perfectly, like I said, for my Prosh deck, which is black, red, and green. And I was just over the moon. Could not believe it. Posted about it online. Absolutely just one of my luckiest days, to be be sure. And I did get 2 legendary shinies in Pokemon Go in a row one day. So, and I think this technically was luckier. I used to use the Scries back in the day for Scries. Okay. Oh, okay. One of them came out of the giant black. Probably still have it around somewhere. No idea. Wait. Reb, you have a giant black lotus?
No way.
Like, okay, you're not kidding me, right? This is something that you actually have. Is it in a good condition? Like, it's the size of like an 8x11 sheet, right? Or a little smaller, maybe. Not like huge, but like... Yeah. You might want to look at the value of that, because let me do a cursory glance here.
That'll be part of your retirement.
Okay. Okay, so cursory glance, first thing on eBay for one that is true and minted is about, let me see. Let me go to sold. Let me go to sold ones. Okay, so the damaged ones go for $80, Reb. And if you want lightly played, it's lightly so if it's on almost mint condition, you can get potentially above $500 for it. So it's not the hundreds of thousands like an original Black Lotus from Alpha Edition came for, but that's a chunk of change that you happen to be sitting on if it's in decent condition somewhere. Even if it's not, I mean, $80 damaged. That's $80 that we didn't have before, right? So check into that. Also, if you have any old binders of cards, just by chance, look through them. Even if you don't think you had anything of value, some of the things have changed in value so much that you have no idea. For example, I have another card in here which was considered, decently playable, but it's from Stronghold, and it's a Mox Diamond. And when I bought it, I saw the prices going up, and I was like, oh my goodness, I feel like this is going to get crazy high in the near future. When I bought it for $80, which seems like a lot. However, let me look real quick at what the current one is for Mox Diamond here. So I bought it for $80, and it is now $430 at the lowest price. And again, before, like 5-6 years ago, I think it'll actually show me a price range. I think that they were going for maybe $30, $40, if that. I thought this would show me, this used to show like a trend. I use TCG Player, by the way, tcgplayer.com, to kind of price my collectible cards, because they're pretty reputable. That's actually where I buy my single cards from when I'm making my decks. Pricing Pro, learn how we price cards here. Find decks, sell this. Maybe it's Goldfish. MTG Goldfish. That tracks the price. Because I know that somebody... Yep, okay, so overtime. Okay, so lowest price. Back in... Let's see how far we go back. Can we go back in years? We can do price history. So the lowest price that it ever sold for, Mox Diamond, was $5.42. However, if we go back into 2016, it was selling for $10. $10 a piece. It's now $450. So even if you didn't think you had any cards worth any value, definitely check it out. Yep, that's the link, tcgplayer.com. So you can go through any old collection that you have, and you can even mass input stuff too. There's a section on there where you can mass search for stuff, and it'll give you a listing of all the things. But yeah, check it out. That little potentially $500 card that you're sitting on. It's not too bad to keep around. And who knows? You hang on to it and keep it nice. It's not going to depreciate in value. They're not making more of them. I don't know if you saw the news a few weeks ago, maybe it was a month ago now. There was an Alpha Black Lotus graded. I think it was like a 10, and so it was a perfect Alpha Black Lotus, and it went for, I want to say, over $350,000. Legitimately went. It's been confirmed and everything by multiple sources that it went for over $350,000. That is how much that card is valued, and you have an oversized version of it. Now, while it's not legally playable or anything, or quite the same collector's value, it's still awesome. That says a lot about the collectability of the hobby. And there's a lot of high-profile individuals out there who are into Magic. I mean, they had this big thing about Pokemon's 25-year anniversary where he found out that Post Malone likes, Magic, but he also, or not Post Malone, not Magic, but Pokemon. And Post Malone has been seen wearing Magic the Gathering card-themed shirts. So he also is big into collectible card games. There's a lot of well-to-do people out there who are very, very into the collectible card games. But anyways, I digress a little bit. Let's get to a little bit of gaming, shall we? So anybody that's here right now, let me give you a few options for things that I have played recently. And then you can decide if anything sounds good. So, of course, we have some of the simple ones. Bloons Tower Defense 6. No. I mean, if you really want, I will play Bloons Tower Defense 6. This game is a little bit too addicting. But let's see. Hades has been going well. Been grinding through that quite a bit. We've got Mech Warrior Online. We've got Slime Rancher, Stardew Valley, The Outer Worlds, and what's another one that would be good for stream? We'll wait for Tuesday to do rafting. But yeah, let's look at that. The main ones that I think I was trying to decide between are either Hades or The Outer Worlds. So it depends if you want to see an RPG or if you want to see a rogue-style game. Did I ever meet Dex? Pretty sure he was into Magic. I don't think so. Wait. Is he from the Instinct Discord? What I think I'm remembering is who is it? Who is it that has a dog named Dexter? What's his name? It's been a while since I hung up with people in person, so it's hard to keep everybody straight. But that's what I was thinking when I think of Dex. I haven't met the person. Skern does. Yeah, that's the Dex that I know. Not Instinct Dex. But no, yeah, that'd be definitely worth it. I really want to play more again. I haven't been able to play in person in a while for obvious reasons with COVID. But I might try to figure out a way to stream that way. Like if you do like a multi-stream or something with people, and then you can just like have the table displayed from the top down and go from there. Although with this camera, it's already proving that it doesn't like to zoom in on my cards very well. It doesn't like to autofocus on the cards very well. But we'll get there. So, yeah, right? I've seen a couple of people do it. What do you think, Reb? Should we do... Oh, we could also do Oxygen Not Included. I've never played Oxygen Not Included. I can't promise that I'll be good at it, but I'll try real hard, and it might be really funny to watch me, fail. So. Hades in the Steam Awards, but haven't picked it up yet. Oh, do you want to see a little bit of Hades? We can do a little bit of Hades. I found that it's infinitely easier with a controller rather than a keyboard and mouse. Mostly just because I grew up with controller rather than keyboard and mouse. But, okay. Let's get it open here. If Steam doesn't have to update first, because you know how that goes. Best laid plans in my cement. I don't think it has to update. I think we're okay. Also, it'd be cool to figure out a way to stream Pokemon Go in the future, but I think you'd have to live stream from your phone while you're trying to play it. And for bandwidth reasons, I'm not sure that would work out so great. All right. Back into the underworld. Yeah, and then you have to be like spoofing or something to get it to work, I feel like, and I'm just not about that. Okay. Let's go to a little bit of self-reflection for a moment. I did finally open up the last set of the Mirror of Night boons. But we have no darkness, 0 darkness. We spent exactly the amount of darkness we had in order to boost ourselves. So, we should be good for now. The weapon of choice that I have been using recently has been the spear. Although the fact that there is literally a railgun in apparently ancient Greek mythology makes me so happy. I don't entirely believe that that's canon, but hey, look, this is a canon. If you don't believe me, it's a cannon. It shoots grenades. A little bit excessive, but highly entertaining.
You been messing with that shooty thing, pal?
You know it. Okay. I think we'll stick with. Oh, I think I know. Let's do. So Skelly's tooth is already upgraded. True, they did. You know, close enough, right? Steam power, electromagnetics. What's the difference? I don't know. I'm not an engineer. I work on the human body, not machines. Psh. I feel like we should keep trying to grind up the rarity of each of these. So this one is pretty close. Deal 50% increase, or 15% increased damage, striking undamaged foes, also striking foes from behind. I feel like this is going to be very useful because our special...
That's the spirit.
Ah, that's the spirit. I get it. Skelly's got quite the funny bone. Yeah.
You wish to feel the breeze against your skin, perhaps the coolness of the seas. You shall ride from
Ooh,
such sensation.
it doesn't auto-update on Twitch. I should change that, actually. Thank you so much for the reminder, Red. As soon as it gets over here, we'll do this. I forgot I have to do that. So that's going to go over here. We'll go to chatting really quick. Oh, I think I can manage it from my phone. I've done that before. I am still relatively new to streaming, so I'm getting all these little finer parts worked out to make sure that it's appropriate. Let's do this. And switch it over to Hades. Delete all that. Think of a somewhat witty title. Let's go already. And then I think, let me check to see if it switched it for me. There we go. Cool. Hades gonna hate. And potato's gonna potate. All right. Where were we? Demeter. Should we give her some booze? Let's give her some booze. Warms up the bones.
To have had meaningful experience with loss, young Zacharias. Pray to me that you never have to learn.
Gatekeeping, personal loss? Okay. Boons of Demeter. So, Reb, since you're here, one of the ways that I actually like to do this, because on this channel, we like to let chaos reign, how about you pick which boon I choose as I go through? Because I want things to be out of my hands. I'll do my best with whatever you choose, and whether you want me to succeed or fail horribly is completely up to you. That's fine. But that way there's a little bit more interaction. So which do you think? 1, 2, or 3? This will be 1. This will be 3. 2 is somewhere in the middle. Two. Okay, crystal beam. Your cast drops a crystal that fires a beam at foes for 5 seconds. Sounds good to me. Ha, very cool. All right. Proceed to the darkness. No, let's not stand on traps. Come on. Back away. Social distancing is important even in the underworld. That's why ranged attacks are very beneficial.
What do we have here?
Black Shawl, rank up. Ooh. We ranked it up to level 3 already. What, didn't take that much longer. Okay, gotta look around, make sure I'm not missing any pots of gold. And no fishing spots either. I've unlocked fishing in here, so I'm starting to feel like this is a weird, twisted form of Stardew Valley. Because I can actually fish in the underworld. See, there is a pot of gold. Glad I looked. And then also, Reb, as we go through, I'm going to have you help me pick which doors I choose. However, right now, there is only one door available, which is money, 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 money. Money! Oh, there you are. Haha. Nope, nope. You're a jerk, you're a jerk.
Back to dust.
Back to dust.
Come die again.
Backstab. Nope. Get away from the purple thing. No touchy. Just like Cusco says. No touchy. Alright. Also, Reb, if you're wondering about my wonderful mustache, and of course, there's no other way to describe it besides wonderful, right? Maybe magnificent mustache. I work there doing Mustache March. Fishing for souls? No, it's for actual fish. It's for legitimate fish. There was I got a crayfish or a crawfish or something the last time I did it around here. But yes, Mustache March. There's a legitimate competition with cash prize for the best mustache. So I'm just kind of growing it out like crazy, and then I'm going to see what I can do with it at that point. I'm hoping to do the villain. Get it curling on the sides a little, but we'll see. So, Reb, we can either get booze, known as Nectar, then we can use that as gifts in order to get increased boons, or we can go and get gems, which we can use to buy other things outside the playthrough. What do you think? Yeah, I do have to get some wax. I do have beard wax, because I used to sport a full beard at one point. Boons, okay. You guys can just stay over there, that's cool, I don't mind. Stay away. No touchy. Ice beam. It's like having an Articuno on your side. Updated journal. Darkness. Born of chaos, the underworld is a domain of pure and utter darkness. Sometimes this dark essence becomes manifest through all the raging of the dead and all the strife that can unfold beneath the earth. And there are those born of this realm who can absorb that essence, gaining oneness with the underworld, growing stronger all the while. That darkness, having taken root within, connects the bearer to the underworld, makes them inseparable, almost one and the same. Those born of darkness must remain in darkness. This is one of the underworld's indelible laws. Entry complete. Okay. Get out of my way, silly pottery. Wait, what was that? Frames? Frames? Okay, we're good. Do we have Any opportunities to fish? I don't see any fishing opportunities. They seem to be off these ledges when they do show up. But one of these things, game shops are usually underwhelming. That's true. I absolutely can never get enough of the art style of Hades. Like, aside from the gameplay, aside from how fun it is to repetitively go through this and try to get a little bit better each time, it is so beautiful. Every little tidbit that we come across, just it makes it feel so unique. Like, I can't remember the last time I played a game with the same level of detail to the art, aside from, you know, just full-on CG. And I have to imagine that, you know, a good amount of this was actually just hand-drawn. Daedalus's hammer. What are we thinking? Yeah, right? Had to decide which category to nominate. We can do triple jab, chain skewer, or vicious skewer, Reb. The choice is yours. Also, anybody else on stream who's joining us, welcome. My name is Aetherplasm. I'll be your host this evening. And by this evening, I mean this afternoon. But eventually it will be evening, if we stream that long. Vicious Skewer. Your special deals 50% more damage, and there's a 50% increased chance for critical on recovery.
All tuned up.
Okay. Making sure that we don't have any pots of gold that we're missing. Oh, I dispatched those spirits. I didn't even know I could do that. They were just standing here and innocently watching from the outside like creepy people, and then all of a sudden, boom, hit them with a spear and they're gone. Can I do that to you? Woo! I didn't know I had that power. I feel a little bit bad because they're kind of pretty and nice, but at the same time, they can't stand in the path of progress. It looks like we only have one door to choose from, so we're going to... I call this IKEA because I figured out that there's an I actually in the middle of this key, and it blinks occasionally, so therefore, of course, it has to be IKEA. Gotta be bosses coming. There'll be a little marker actually on it when there is. So when we find one, I'll show you. That one didn't have it, so I don't think this one's a boss. It is not. Who asked you? Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Stay away. No touchy. Social distance. IKEA. See, it blinks. It's IKEA. Okay, neither of these have it either. But when I find the little boss marker thing, it'll be quite obvious. Oh, there we go. There's some money. Okay, so here's our options, Reb. Or anybody else watching who wants to participate too. We can go hang out with Aphrodite. And we'll get a boon from Aphrodite. Or we can go shop at Charon's Mall. Do we want to go shopping with our friends? Or hang out with Aphrodite? Shopping with friends? Trying to get boons from a temptress. Tough call. Look at they're waving at me. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Aphrodite. The one main reason this is not a kid's game. The art for Aphrodite. These seriously remind me of Legend of Zelda boss. Those things those hands that follow you in the shadows, like you have to watch for the shadow, otherwise they drop down and then take you to the front of the level. Or the front of the dungeon, I should say. Can't remember the name right now. Can't catch me.
Lady Aphrodite.
It's been a while since I've given her any booze. I'm sure that can't turn out poorly at all.
You know I would do anything to have you here among us, don't you, love? Oh, I just hope my blessings are enough.
At least she's friendly. The goddess of love. All right, Reb, you know what to do. My fate is in your hands. We can have a Heartbreak Flourish, the Passion Dash, or Aphrodite's Aid. Her intoxicating power spurs mortals into actions far beyond their reckoning. Ooh, take the epic one. Okay. Passion Dash. Your dash deals damage where you end up inflicting weak. I do like dashing. I've been told I am quite dashing. At least Zagreus' character is. Goodness. Okay. Poseidon or Ares. So here's that little marker I was saying. You see that little skull with kind of the wreath around its head underneath there, Reb? That indicates that the next chamber is going to be a mini-boss of some form. I know it's a tough one to decide between. Poseidon or Ares, red or blue. It's like picking red or blue version when your first Pokemon game. I chose blue version personally. Mrs. Plasm chose red version. Because she is a major Charmander fan. Okay. Oh, this guy's new. Kind of like a Wizrobe almost. Nope, nope. Again, what is it with everyone trying to touch me? Don't they know there's a pandemic going on? Let's go dashing through the snow. Not too bad, not too bad. Lost a little bit of life on that one.
My way next time.
More than I should have. All right, Poseidon, you get some booze too.
I wonder what monstrosities await you near the surface, little Hades. There's your father's terrifying hellhound for one thing. Ah, well, I'm sure you'll find a way to sail past whatever's in your way.
I mean, he kind of loves me. Not my father, but Cerberus. I mean, I pet him like every chance I get. That dog knows it likes me. Speaking of hellhounds, as you can see off in the corner here, we have a, I wouldn't say it's a hellhound, but this is Puppy Plasm over here. A little puppy cam action for you. 4-month-old Bernie's mountain dog, who is fast asleep on the carpet. So if that wasn't what you came to the stream for, then I don't know what you came for. Puppy Plasm. She also has a lovely yellow harness, as you can see, which is very fitting because I am a Team Instinct player. And she helps out on Team Instinct raids. That's the only reason people come to streams, isn't it, Reb, to see the pets? Oh, I think I was hitting the wrong button to give booze. That's why my booze count didn't go down. Fair enough. What should we do? Tempest Flourish, Poseidon's Aid, or Sunken Treasure? I'm just kind of now noticing the art and the images on the sides of these. It's actually quite interesting. Tempest Flourish. Poseidon's Aid. He looks very angry in that art. And then it looks like Sunken Treasures. There's a bunch of bubbles. Very pleasant. Take the treasure. You need the monies. Or I need the hearts. That's true. I do have 3 Death Defiances, though.
Power of the sea.
Okay, now we can either go see... I think it's Hephaestus at this point, or we can go see... Or we can go and get some more darkness. This one's Hephaestus. Obviously, that one's darkness. I like how this one's just like, ooh, piece of candy. I don't know how to heal here, but gotta respect the health in roguelikes. That's very true. Yeah, you can get a little bit of health that's dropped by enemies sometimes. However, a lot of it, there are like fountains along the way. You can get little boons. But again, doesn't really matter. Part of the fun of this I like is actually having channel interaction with chat, where you guys get to kind of decide the course of things, and I'm just kind of another player along the way, trying to be entertaining when I can. Darkness, okay. Just like any good Legend of Zelda game, we have to go through and break all the pottery. Because somebody made it thousands of years ago, why don't we come in and just destroy it? What else is it there for? You stay over there. Whoop. I like when my dash inflicts damage because I can just like run into them and then they're just SOL.
How's that?
Double trouble. Gain some darkness. Okay. Couple of interesting features about this room, Red. Over here is a trove trial. We can restore up to 100 health if we do it, but we have to defeat a certain amount of enemies in a certain time frame to do it. Since we only have 3 health gone at the moment, then it's probably not the most fortuitous of events to pursue. But over here, we can possibly do some shopping. So our total gold right now, it's obscured by the bottom bar, but it's 437. And we can either get the Eye of Lamia, Nail of Talos, or Light of Ixion. However, we don't have to get any of them, technically. So your call. What sounds good to you? I can always just close my eyes and, you know, move it around a bunch of times and let chaos reign. The Eye of Lamia. Who is Lamia? Why do we have their eye? And that looks nothing like somebody's toenail. They must have some really crazy toenails if that's the Nail of Talos. I like passives. 3. Okay. Ensure Chaos Gate will spawn ahead where possible.
Should help keep me going.
You realize what you've done, right, Red? Because now, the next available opportunity, a Chaos Gate will spawn, in which case we are obligated on this channel to embrace that chaos. I'll tell you a little bit more about it once we get there. But first, we need to decide between darkness and gemstones. Something tying us to the netherworld. Pretty things that help us buy stuff back to the shop. Something that ties us to the netherworld. Pretty stuff that ties us back to the shop. Keep in mind, we are trying to escape the world. We did get a little bit of health. Just a little bit. We're going to lose some of it here in a minute. Not just because I'm bad at this game or something. Because I'm not actually that bad at this game. Also, Reb, if you have time and you're ever bored, if you go back and watch, I recently did a full playthrough of a game called Thomas Was Alone. If you're a problem-solving puzzle kind of guy, I think it might be something that's up your alley. We'll do the gems, okay?
Security.
Uh-oh. Daddy's home. Survive for 45 seconds. I will survive as long as I know how to love. I know I can survive. Can't touch this. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Can't touch this. Music say, my lord, make me say, oh my lord, what is this garbage here? Wanna cover my eyes and cover my ears. Do-do-do. Ah, no. No touchy. No touchy. What did I say? No touchy. This is quarantine. This is COVID. You're all gonna get sick. None of you are wearing masks. I am sorely disappointed. I don't care if you're already dead and in the underworld. No excuses. Woo.
That's all the time we have.
Peace and quiet. Never enough of these back at the house.
Lamia, in ancient Greek mythology, was a child-eating monster, and in later tradition was regarded as a type of night-haunting demon. Learn something new every day. Thanks, Rep. Now, are you just a wealth of knowledge and you happen to know that off the top of your head, or did you wiki it? Or use the Google machine? No harm if you did, but I'll be even more impressed if you didn't. And honestly, you could tell me whatever you feel like. Wiki, ha. I was gonna say, like, I don't know. You could lie. I wouldn't know. How would I be able to judge any other way? Looking around, doesn't look like any spots to fish. Well, here's what I was referring to earlier, Reb. So, this is a chaos portal. And as you can see, it's going to cost us some health to descend. But here, on Aetherplasm's channel, we just can't resist letting a little bit of chaos reign. So we're going to jump on in.
I can take it.
One of my absolute favorite characters in Hades, by the way, is Chaos. Just art style, amazing. Drawing concept, figure, amazing. All of that.
The fates have much in store for you, O son of Hades. Perhaps, however, we can tamper with their weavings here to some extent.
See what I mean? Amazing. The primordial originator, Chaos. Okay. You let me know, Reb. Before the world existed, there was nothing but a vast and conscious void, which still remains. Tiny earth between fingers. Fair enough. We've got it to spend, gotta risk. Slippery Flourish, Halting Grasp, or Pauper's Favor. What's the red gem? So the red gem's your cast. So usually you can cast 3 times. It's called a bloodstone. Usually you can cast 3 times because you have, oh, at least I have 3 of them to cast. This just gives me a 4th one. Or no. So you can, oh, sorry. Halting Grasp gives you a 4th one after it's over. But so Slippery Flourish, for the next 4 rooms that we go through, I can't get it back for 14.5 seconds because usually it's a little bit faster than that. But afterwards, obviously, special goes up. And then this one is that our dash, we can't dash nearly as far for the next 4 rooms. But then afterwards, we gain an extra cast to use. So right now, our cast power is that ice beam thing. So we could use that 4 times at once kind of thing with 4 different gems. Those are the options. Take a little sip of water here, feeling a touch parched. Three, Pauper's Favor. For the next 3 encounters, you cannot earn the monies. But afterward, boons have a 19% increased chance to be rare or better. Alright. And we only have 1 door to choose from, so we're going after some more darkness. The darkness that came before.
Am I interrupting something?
Maybe. Nah. These gluttonous wretches, thinking they're so cool. Backstab. Stay back there. No touchy. Thank you. Stay over there. Excuse me. I thought I asked you to please keep your social distance. You just have to remember to pick up your bloodstones when you're done, because if you leave them behind in a room for some reason, you don't get it back for this run through. All right, shopping at Charon's place or extra health overall? It increases. I do need dash to live. That's true. It increases your health, and it also adds a little bit of health too. So that's the options. Shopping at the mall which gives you 3 choices. Sometimes you get 3 boons to choose from. Or overall health increase, which stays for this round, at least for this escape attempt. Health. Headed that way. Ooh, we don't even have to do anything for it. Oh, you know what that means. So you see the bottom here where there's a little skull. This time it's got 2 little chevrons and a star. That means it's a step above mini-boss. So I'm betting that this is Meg or one of her sisters that we have to fight. It's kind of like the level boss, if you will. The dungeon boss before we move to the next one. Look at I scared those little ghosties. Poor ghosties.
Well, this is awkward.
Yep.
Halt, Zacharias.
It's Meg.
Not one step further.
Why? You're not my mom. I'm trying to find my mom. Stay back. Stranger danger. Trying to inflict her with weak when I can, but then also keep enough distance that she isn't going to hit me with those ranged attacks.
Let's not get overconfident.
I was born overconfident. Wow. Okay, a little scared now. That's fine. Whee! Running away. Those who stop and run away live to fight another day, right? Ow. Meg, you're a jerk. Come back here, Meg. Let me hit you with my Spirio. Nope. Yeah. Showing off, being all impervious and whatnot. Thinking you're so cool. Ah. Let me get a shot off. There we go. Hey, no one likes that, Meg. You and your ranged attacks. Aw, man. Pushed myself a little too much. Got a little too confident. That's okay. There we go. And Meg is vanquished. The Fury. Whew.
I did it.
Not my best run through Meg, but not bad. Thanks, Reb. Making sure there's no more loot in here. I don't know what her problem is, you know? I'm just trying to go up to surface, see my mom, chat with her a little bit, figure out what's actually going on in the universe, and she just wants to kill me every time. Her and her sisters. I don't recall doing anything negative to them. But then they're just like, blah, 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 Zagreus, you can't go to the surface. Hades said I have to kill you. Rude. It's just rude. Here's one way we restore health here in the underworld. A fountain. For free. So now that we are up here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to switch one of my boons over
to choose
to my Lucky Tooth, which is basically another Death Defiance.
All set.
So now we have 3 again. See if there's anything worth shopping for. Anything in there look good, Reb? Also, if you're just joining the channel for the first time, welcome. Thank you for stopping by into the Aether. Hope you're having a good day. If you're like anything that you're seeing, make sure you hit that follow button. It's completely free for you, but it helps me out. We're trying to get to a 50 follower goal. If we get there, something really exciting happens. But I'll tell you more about that later. Also, housekeeping things. I do have a YouTube channel now. The YouTube channel is mostly to just kind of save the videos that I have so that way Twitch doesn't get rid of them, because after 60 days, Twitch actually does toss them out, which is fine. They only have a certain amount of, you know, server space and all this good stuff. But you can also check out older stuff there. There's a link in either the description of this video or in the About section of my page. And then if you're having a really good time, there's a donation button that is up and running that you're welcome to donate to. However, you are in no way obligated. I'm just having a good time here. But, again, it is available. Okay. Number 1, says Reb, Hydrolite, passive. Restore 10% health when you enter a chamber for the next 3 chambers. Sounds good.
Next floor.
Getting a little bit toasty here. Yeah, asphodel. Look at those sights. Just beautiful. You can't even pay to get a hotel room this good these days. I wouldn't know. Sure looks like it's red and cozy. I don't know about lush and green. But look at even the detail in the lava, the little lava bubbles popping. The little spirits over here by the candles. Just great. Just great detail. Oh, glad I was looking around. Almost missed the money pot. Oh, I don't think I can gain money because of that other boon yet. Yeah, okay. No choice. More health. Here we come.
More wind makers.
Stay back. Excuse me? Did you just try to, like, saber me off into the lava? I don't remember thinking that that was acceptable. No thanks. Ah. Ooh, you guys are fun. Stab it, stab it. Can't touch this. Ooh, there we go. Chaos is in our favor now. Any fishing spots? So it looks like it's between Hermes and I think this is one of the muses at this point. Keep in mind the muses do give boons. Oh, or the Palm of Power. There's the pomegranate that upgrades one of your boons to a higher level. Increased power. He-Man would be proud. I have the power. Look at this guy over here. He's got a smile on his face. He's sitting here building a sandcastle with his 2 Siamese twin brothers. Let's try the Palm of Power. All right, Palm of Power it is. So tasty, full of antioxidants. I saw you jumping over there, all nimbly bimbly. Don't stand in lava, kids. Floor is lava. Everybody remembers that game. Ooh, little pot of gold. Come on. There we go. Not so nice when someone just runs around smashing her face in, is it?
Rewarded.
The Palm of Power.
Good enough to eat.
What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What are we feeling? Ooh, we got another follower. Thanks for joining the following, or thanks for following the channel, Alec Napier. Or Aletch's Napier. I'm probably butchering that, and I greatly apologize for that. But happy to have you here, playing a little bit of Hades right now, and we love chat participation. So if you are able or want to, let me know which boon you want, and you and Reb can fight in the comments as to which one we're going to choose. So I'll give you a moment, just because I know you just showed up. Also, there is a suggestion box under the video, I believe. If not, it's on the About section, on the About page of my Twitch account, where you can put in suggestions of things you might want to see in the stream later. I have a lot of hobbies, and I really want to incorporate some of them onto stream eventually. So not just video games. I love video games, and I will play plenty of them. But eventually, I want to get to painting minis on here, because I do paint miniatures. Opening magic cards, we did a little bit of that already today. Maybe even doing some gaming with the magic cards. Maybe even drawing. I could potentially even hook up the iPad or something and do some drawing on stream, because I know some people like watching that. We'll see. Who knows? Only way to find out is to keep watching. All right. It looks like Reb is the only one commenting so far. Totally fine. You are welcome to just sit back, relax, and let chaos reign. Reb is telling me that he thinks I should pick Dash. Mini paints are a lot of fun. I think I'll need an upgraded camera to really do them justice. I do have a DSLR that I could try to hook up. I haven't figured out exactly how to do that yet, but it's on my to-do list. Not that my to-do list isn't big enough as it is. If you see the tape on the walls behind me, we are taping out where we're hopefully putting bookshelves here in the not too distant future in order to visualize where they are in the room. So it's this whole, just got a house, got to figure out, you know, all the furniture, where things are going and how it's going to look, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Dash then. Dash it is. Dashing all the way, some may say. Zesty. Dashing through the snow with a bomb strapped to my back. Through the underworld I go, never coming back. Alright, so this one we can either go and get the monies, or we can do an interesting one. So the fact that there are two different gods symbols here is significant, because once we get into this level, we'll have to choose one. We'll have to choose between Demeter and Aphrodite. Whichever one we don't choose is going to be ticked off and then send some of their minions to try to kill us. If we beat those minions, then we also get it. So it's kind of a double boon room. It just means we get to fight extra people because of it. So what do you think? Double boon room or the monies? Or you can just hang out and watch the lava bubbles all day, because that's quite relaxing. Double boon! Okay. This is your fault. I blame you. Now you have to decide which I'm picking, Demeter or Aphrodite. Just gonna wander around and see if there's any fishing spots here first. Kind of get the lay of the land. Ooh, there is a fishing spot. Okay, so we found a fishing spot. We're gonna do that first. Fish.
Come forth, fishes.
What?
Curses.
Too early? This is harder than Stardew Valley. I did it right when it actually... Oh, I think I remember. It's going to nibble first, and then you have to put... My bad. I'm sorry. It's been a long time since I've been lava fishing. Alright. Demeter. Will do.
I'm grateful, Zacharias.
Okay. Also, there are little scrolls next to some of these, which mean that they are part of a prophecy. If you get all of those scrolls completed, like it won't show up unless you haven't selected it yet. Once you've selected all of them on a prophecy, you'll get a reward for having used those boons at least once each. Just food for thought. You don't have to pick it based upon that. I'm gonna be playing this forever because I love this game, so I'm gonna get to them eventually. But for now, when you're making your choice, let that help you decide. Number 2, Demeter's Aid. Your call creates a winter vortex that grows over 5 seconds, inflicting chill. Okay, and X will be for a call. And Aphrodite is pissed.
Oh, but this is such a heartbreak, dearest.
Yep.
Why would you do that? You know that I won't take this
I don't-
lying down.
Chat told me to. It's not my fault, Aphrodite.
Lady Aphrodite, I'm sorry. She's angry now.
Yep. wall would be nice. They're wooing me, that's why there's hearts coming from me. Aphrodite is deceivingly strong. Heaven hath no, or hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, right? Stay away from me with those heart magic things. Oh my gosh, let's take a lot of health really quick. Come on. Woo.
That was close.
That was close. Oh my Lanta. Blame you, Reb. But that's okay. That's what these are for.
It is a forgiving heart, don't you agree? So I shall let this little matter slide, and you've my loving heart to thank for it.
Oh, that's so kind of you. Heartbreak Strike. Or Sweet Surrender. Or Broken Resolve. So we do have a weak effect right now with Dash already. However, this would give weak affected flows, make them more susceptible to damage, or just in general now our attack will also inflict weak, not just our dash. What I'll let you decide. And I will hydrate while we wait. Two seems synergistic. Fair enough. Numero dos. I'm bummed that I didn't get that fishing thing. Oh well. They don't come around often, but when they do, look at, looks like he's building a sandcastle. He's over here just like, doo 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 doo. This is my Monday afternoon sandcastle time. Lava castle, not sand. Lava. Or is it magma? Okay. It's between Ares or Aphrodite. Both of them will have kind of a mini boss, not as big as like the temple boss, if you will, but they will have some. How are there flowers growing down here? Look at that. I'd avoid Aphrodite at this point. Fair enough. She was pretty pissed last time, although she did forgive us and gave us a boon at the end.
Witch's circle.
Oh, that didn't take long.
Oh, damn it.
Wow. Really wish I had a boon from Athena, because all of a sudden we're in a shmup. Okay, get help from there, get help from here. Because Athena lets you deflect stuff sometimes. So many purple things. Ow. Yep. I had a feeling this wasn't going to go well. Whew. That was a little bit harder than I was anticipating.
Lord Ares, it is my privilege to have met you and have learned your death-inflicting way.
I'm such a smooth talker.
Although you really shouldn't have. The
Nope.
suffering which you inflict is ample compensation in itself.
Updated. Ooh, more hearts for Ares. Although my heart has long since stopped, it yet holds love in it for all the gods, save one, the one who made and ruined me as well. I have no kind words to impart to him, except perhaps in form of this concession. War, much like the heavens and the sea, can be considered as a force of nature. It keeps men down. They shall never grow too plentiful, this way, or near as mighty as the gods. And yet, Men never worship Ares willingly. They are so much like him. I should know. I was a warrior myself. Only in death do I begin to fully grasp my wrongs.
I vaguely sense the mark of Goddess Demeter upon you, Her power over plenitude is opposite to mine in some respects. But lately she has channeled it in manners more...
Thanks for stopping by, Reb. Glad you enjoyed it. Maybe you can join us again in the future sometime. Say hi to the puppy for me. I'll say hi to mine for you. Hi, puppy. There we go. Puppy blossoms right there. Okay. So, since Reb was the one making our decisions for us before, we're going to have to pull up the random number generator. Unless there is anybody else hanging out, lurking in the chat that wants to participate and help decide boons for me. But I'm getting the random number generator ready, just in case. No? Silence from the peanut gallery? Totally fine. The random number generator gave us the number 3. The urge to kill. Your attack, special, and cast deal more damage. Any place to fish over here? Oop, got burned. Play with the fire, gonna get burned. Then we have the Palm of Power. Is that our only option? Kind of looks like that's our only option. Okay, guess we're going for the Palm of Power. You guys are all jerks.
Lights out.
Come back for more, huh? There's enough to go around. Cool it off a little bit in the underworld here. The Palm of Power. Again, I didn't realize that pomegranates were so significant in ancient Greece, but apparently that's a thing. Random number generator says number 1. Your cast drops crystal that fires a beam for 5 seconds. Now does 8 damage every 0.2 seconds. Updated. The Palm of Power. Oh, we get to learn about the Palm of Power a little bit more. There is not much to eat here in the underworld, conventionally speaking. The pomegranate is a rare exception, having made its way down to these depths, perhaps alongside the Lord Hades himself when he first came to this realm eons ago. Here, this blood-red fruit holds something of terrifying power. At times, it's called a window to Olympus, for in its acrid morsels we can almost see that hallowed mountaintop, and we grow closer to the gods who there reside. Supposedly, it is also rich in something known as antioxidants, whatever those are, and whatever they're for. Look, I'm a warrior, not a nutritionist. I love it. I love it. Okay. Trove Trial, gain up to 50 darkness. Wish that was health. We are pitifully low on health. Okay. We got 2 to choose from. Random number generators going on. Let's see. Generate. It is 2. So we're going for gems. Also, after this playthrough, whenever I die, if I don't even, or if I make it all the way through, whatever, I will be taking a brief break, and I will be coming back, and I think I'll play the Outer Worlds when I come back. We only have one choice. We're gonna go talk to Charon. Let's go to the mall today. Come on, let's go and play. gonna break these vases every day. Let's go to the mall. Maybe that's why he grumbles so much, because I just come into his shop and wreck all his stuff. Because he never wants to actually talk to me. Whoa. I gave him some booze accidentally.
I thought I'd offer you a token of my gratitude.
Maybe he'll have even more interesting grumbles when he's drunk. Well, that time he did say 2 words. They're still completely unintelligible, but
Wait, you
they're
don't have to give me
here.
something in return. It was a gift. Though you're insisting, aren't you? I don't know
The
what to say
bone
yet.
hourglass. Ooh. Have to go check that out. Updated. The Stygian boatman is a lot of things, although I'm afraid he isn't much for conversation. I have tried, though perhaps not persuasively enough. I wonder where he finds the time to mill about, as sometimes he is prone. His duty is the shepherd of the recently deceased. Must keep him very busy, overall. Yet, even he still finds the time to collect trinkets and sell them back to us for reasons only he could understand. Let's grab some more health. Hermes.
I'll take it.
Greater evasion. When you're hit, you have a chance to dodge automatically. Your god gauge charges up automatically. Hold cast to fire in rapid succession. I'm going to leave it up to the random number generator because I can't decide. Random number generator says 2.
Time to go.
What does Demeter say? Random number generator says 2. I did actually hit it, but it stuck with 2 again, so... Oh, wow. Although I think that had a prophecy to it, which isn't that bad. They needed to use it eventually.
Don't you have
Ah, the Hydra. I'm just gonna stay back here. Pokey, 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 pokey. Move slightly over here so that I don't get hit. Pokey, 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 pokey. Oh, now he's impervious. So that means all his little friends are gonna come out and be jerks. Come out here and let me hit you with my spear. I'm letting my god gauge charge up on purpose, don't worry. Alright, what happens now? Ooh. I probably should have waited to do that until after it was impervious. But he did take some damage from it. Can't touch this. Of course, right after I use it, it becomes impervious. All your little buddies. Deathified.
Close call.
It's like fire is raining from the sky or something. You see, he should take damage from, you know, headbutting the ground. Like, we take fall damage if we're in a campaign. You're hitting your head against the ground. You're gonna hurt yourself. Needed a little bit of extra help there. Aww. He snuck out and got me. Usually do a little bit better on the Bone Hydra. I must be a little bit out of practice. Oh well. Chaos reigns. Damage resistance, 34%. I don't know what that means.
Oh, that stupid Hydra.
Yep. Alrighty. The House of Hades back again. What are we gonna go do? We're gonna go over. Ooh, wait. I can give him some alcohol, a little bit of sippy of some adult beverage. Ooh. Don't do this with your actual dogs.
For you, boy.
Does Cerberus have a treat for me?
As one of Cerberus's heads receives the prince's gift, another muzzles something back into his hand.
Mini Fluff is watching. Need to fix my notifications. Found out about this because of the puppy tweet. Well, at least you found out about it somehow. Mini Fluff is watching. Hello, Mini Fluff. Wait. Mini Ben? Mini Fluff? I imagine those are two of the same people. Those two people are one of the same. That's what I meant to say. You missed out on the unboxing of the magic cards, though. I might go back to those in a little bit and show you again if you so choose. But we shall see.
Thank you, boy.
New keepsake. An old spiked collar. And now, of course... Ooh, wait, updated. The fearsome, multi-headed hound of Heck, because of kids, is really not so bad as his deserved reputation otherwise would lead you to believe. Well, yeah, he deserves pets. Let me pet him. Talk.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions.
But I want to pet him.
From purest joy to deepest melancholy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
Aww. Oh, there we go. Pet him. Gotta pet the doggy.
Lately, haven't you, boy?
Pet the doggy. Good doggy. I'll pet him again. One more time. Can never have enough pets. Okay. Check over here. Actually. No, we don't need to talk to Meg. Let's see what sort of renovations we can do. Spruce up the place a little bit. Deathly laurels or quilted bedding. Interesting. I really wonder what the significance of this is. Like, can you... is there some sort of boon that you get for upgrading this place to make it look nicer? Because last I heard, we're trying to escape from here. Oh, court music. Okay. Oh, so there's a chance for... What's her toes? Oh, she's not here. Can we do that? So we do need to do some upgrading. Okay. So I guess let's start with
How about this, contractor?
some purple. Do I get to watch it change? Ooh, okay. Interesting. Interessante. And then the drapery should definitely be... Ooh, or we could have flower. We could have rose vases. Okay, we'll do that.
I'm sure nobody's going to mind some lovely flowers there.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. All right, all right. Okay, that's good enough for now. Because we're going to go check out the items that we got from Cerberus and then Charon, just to see what sort of boons they can provide for the future. Hang on a second. Did I see something? Yep, I just have legitimately a Cyclops, giant Cyclops skull next to my bed. It's a great aesthetic for the room. And here's like a family portrait of a Cyclops and a Medusa or a Naga. Well, Nagas don't necessarily have snake hair though, right? They just have snake bodies. Interesting design choices. Okay, new keepsakes. We got 2 of them. First one, Cerberus's collar. Ooh, we get an increased 25 health to our life total. That's not bad. Or the Bone Hourglass. Items from the Well of Charon have a duration increased by +4 in count. Ooh, not too bad. Okay. However, for now, I'm going to take a brief break, grab a little snackaroni, get some more water, clean up my desk a little bit because I was going through the secret Lair drops of these. Actually, before I do that, before I go on the break, I do want to show you, Ben, what I acquired because it's magic related and I know you'll appreciate it. And then I'll go take a brief break, get some water, get something to eat, and then when I come back, I believe we're going to be playing The Outer Worlds. And by we, I mean me, unless anybody wants to participate by telling me what to do. So let me grab my binder from the Secret Lair. So the Secret Lair, first of all, for anybody who doesn't know, are special edition Magic the Gathering cards. And what they do is they give artists liberty to change some of the cards to have alternate art. And the only way to get them is to purchase these limited edition, limited release sets when they come out. So I opened them up to see what they're about. I really, really like the ones that I got. And they do them routinely. Like there's one going right now that people can go for. But one of the reasons that drew me to this set specifically, though, there's two things. Three, really. I really liked a lot of things in these sets. So, the first thing that I saw was how there are cards in the style of heavy metal posters, alternate art. How sweet is that? There's more of them. And I know that isn't the zooming in on or that isn't focusing the best on my hand, but you can kind of get the gist. And then there's, of course, that bad boy. And etc. So, heavy metal poster themed alternate art cards was the first draw. Right? Now, the second draw was what they call a box of rocks, where they just had some alternate form mana rocks. So they have like artifacts that produce land, and they're just alternate art for these. And they're different artists for each one of these, but I really liked some of the alternate art because I used some of the cards. So that one was a little bit unique. There's a bunch of them that are really unique. Trying to be careful getting them out of the binder here, making sure not to damage any chromatic lantern, I should say. But one of the bigger draws was from a Secret Lair showcase known as the Happy Little Gathering, which I think that's reversed for you guys, but that's what it says, Happy Little Gathering. Happy Little Gathering sounds familiar. It sounds like something that we might have heard some sort of famous artist somewhere say in the past. And in fact, it is from a famous artist. The famous artist being Bob Ross. So he himself, of course, unfortunately, is not around to have made these, but they got the license to use his artwork and put it onto foil lands. So I have a set of foil lands, all with Bob Ross artwork on them. And they are magnificent. Totally going into a deck very, very soon. And especially as I was saying before, as someone who got into Magic the Gathering because of the art on the lands, honestly, these are incredibly beautiful for me. But the biggest draw for me was Seb McKinnon's alternate art Damnation. Incredibly macabre. A little bit difficult to tell on the screen right now. I know it's not focusing on it too well. But there are demons coming up from the underworld and consuming everything and everyone, as you would expect in a card named Damnation. But enough of that for now. As I mentioned, I will be back tallly. I can't do anything shortly because if you hadn't known, I am 6'6". I am a giant in true form. But for now, don't go away because when we come back, we're playing the Outer Worlds. Probably helps if my mic is on. So there. Welcome back. Now you can hear me. I know, that's exactly what I was talking about. Hope you all enjoyed the lovely soundtrack that you have in the background. But that soundtrack is from the Outer Worlds, which we're going to be playing now. Last time we were in the Outer Worlds, we defied an evil corporation and gave the power to the refugees after defeating some crazy robots. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us in the end. We will find out. Stay tuned while we traverse the Outer World. Auntie Cleo's Better Than Nature, servicing the Halcyon colony. Also, I decided to switch it up. I'm wearing my lovely Griffins jersey now. Don't know if you can see it or not. A little bit cooler. It's getting a little bit toasty up in the office here. We get some pretty significant afternoon sunlight. All right. Orvadi. Let's see what our objectives are. I don't remember exactly what the plan was. Happiness is a warm spaceship side quest. Fix the radiators. June Lee told you to enter the maintenance shaft and help her install the new parts for the radiators. She warned you to go armed. Okay. Oh, skill points. Skill points available first. Look at me. Look how badass I look. I mean, look how awesome I look. Apologize. Cover your ears. Let's see. Points available. I'm really enjoying this explodey hammer stuff. So let's get the melees up even higher. Defense. And I do want to be a little bit sneakier. Look at, I've got those shifty eyes right now, so I want to be a little sneaky. Should be good for now. And then we gotta make sure to apply. Okay. Sneaky and plate armor. Yeah. I mean, that's how else are you gonna be sneaky? If you can't be sneaky in plate armor, then you are truly lost. How's her reputation doing? The Spacer's Choice is scared of me. Ooh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. I want them to fear me. I want them to fear how much they love me.
Those repairs won't make themselves.
Then we'll be on our way, I guess. Whoa, frames. Frames? I think we're okay. I'll keep an eye out. If we're dropping frames, I'll change my settings.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Ooh. Up, it says steal. Okay, we're not doing a lot of stealing right now, because look, right here. Oh, not you. I know you never tell on us. But over there, I feel like those engineers are a little bit more aware than they lead on. So, we're just gonna maneuver over this way. Huh. Ooh, what's this? Use. Is that for the elevator? What did I do? Is this a self-destruct button? Is the whole place gonna blow? Oh no! Oh, I don't think anything happened. Whee! Set to call the elevator. Not as exciting. I was hoping for a self-destruct button.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiators.
Was that a question for me, the mini fluff?
But I'd be my traceable if you did. I've got this thing about giant insects.
Oh, a manta pillar. My favorite. So the fancy hold music, I just pulled up the game in the background and I let the desktop audio go through and had my microphone turned off. So it was literally just playing the soundtrack from the game. And if that doesn't get me demonetized from playing the game, then I'm guessing it's totally fine. Oh, good. Cool. They were leaving us alone. Can I swat them? Ooh, I like swatting them. Stay dead. Stay dead. Excuse me. Swarm of things. What if I run over here and then I frame jack and then, come on, Kerblooey. These like big caterpillars. It's like I'm watching A Bug's Life. Good thing I brought my trusty bug squishing hammer. Who's making all that noise? I think these are explosives. In which case, I am not, I repeat, I am not going to hit them with my hammer. But I will take these. Gimme. Gimme. Oh, frames. Okay. It wasn't because I was frame jacking, right? That was just because of actual frame issues. I'll keep an eye at it. Let me change the settings a little bit. Settings, resolution, frame rate, limit. Wait. 2. This can't be per second. Do 120? Motion blur down, that's good. Just go to high for all graphics and apply. We'll see if that helps. A little better. Okay. And I'll smash it with a hammer. You stay down.
Wow, not even a scratch.
I can't loot the mantrapillars? Take off. Take off. Don't mind that burning sensation, it just keeps you warm. Just a little bit of fire, never hurt nobody.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news.
I killed a bunch of mantis.
Circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky
All right,
who they kill next.
see you soon.
Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix it later.
Gonna be a little sniggity snookity here. Let's see.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Processing. Security patrol initiated.
Here they come!
Barred. Alright, I guess I gotta do this. Where'd he go? No? I'm gonna smash it with a hammer. Darn robot. All these robots. Ooh, a mantiplasma gland. Pick a magpap to the victors go the spoils. Also, if you guys are joining us for the first time today, thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Please feel free to leave a follow. We're working on getting to that 50 follower goal. That number is actually not quite accurate right now. I believe we actually have 23 followers and not 20. I gotta change that. But it's something I can't do while I'm live streaming, unfortunately. Can I parkour to that? I feel like I can parkour to that. Then I have to go all the way back around.
Look out!
Might be worth it. Whoa! Hey. Hey now. You're a rock star. Get your game on. Go. Play. Hey now. You're an all-star. Show on. Get paid. All that glitters is gold. Alright. Let me come over here.
Incoming!
Did I give you permission to shoot me? I don't think so. We always ask for permission around here. Boom. Is she dead again? I didn't have to resurrect her last time. Came back on her own. She's got resurrectory powers. Maybe she's a necro dancer. Are you a necro dancer? I don't see you doing any funny dance moves. Parvati, whatever you call yourself. Parvati, Parvati. I don't know. She never really introduced herself. It's not my fault. You're saying endoplasm, you're just saying her name wrong on purpose. No, I'm not. It's confusing, okay? Let's take a trip downtown. We got our Splody hammer with us, just in case. Ooh.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps.
Alright.
If you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps.
Ooh, I'm glad they addressed that, because I had no idea what that meant, but it's nice to know. Go ahead and unbar that for later. Loot that. Loot that. Oh, so I'm kind of glad I tried to parkour over here, because I had a chance to take those out ahead of time. Lithium droplet radiator array. Warning, lithium fluid pressure at 23%, solid state radiators at 102% capacity, PCM heat sinks at 98 capacity, ambient station temperature 8C, machinery shaft temperature 29C, cycle droplet pumps, fixed radiators. Reminder, non-expendable personnel must exit the maintenance shaft before activating the cycling protocol. Cycling successful.
Done. The temperatures are dropping.
Alright, we're cooling it off in here. There must be some Tauros in the atmosphere. Pick both of those up. Did I go through both of those? I did. Do I need to go up to get there? Oh, I bet I need the elevator again. But don't forget, there's fall damage. Worth it. Ow. I didn't need those ankles anyways. Ankles are for losers. Alright, I'm going to pause for a moment because I believe I hear Puppy Plasm requesting aid. So, please hold. Your call is important to us. Fun fact, it was not Puppy Plasm calling for aid, it was her squeaking on a squeaky toy. Works for me. It's just hard because I've got a fan on going in the room because the fan from my computer is heating it up. No, I mean, the fans exhausting my computer are heating up the rest of the room. But cooling off my computer, which is good. headed? Not stealing from those. Resist the urge, Aetherplasm. You can do it. We're gonna head back to June Lee. Do the thing.
This is Halcyon News.
Is it stealing? No.
Advertisement for the following story. Tossball final.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all
I'm
from
so
boiling
cool.
alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Oh, well, sweet. Pretty good gig we got here. We'll be on our way. We don't need to start more trouble right now. I just want my darn ship back. Optional. June Lee's keycard. Or we could break into it. Do you think she'll notice if we break into the room right behind her? Would it be worth it? Yeah, let's try it. Nobody sees anything. She was looking the other way. You all saw it. You all saw it. She was looking the other way. Let's be persuasive. I was just leaving.
Do what you want, I guess.
Okay. Almost bad. Nothing like securing the trust of the station's commander and then immediately betraying it.
Nice work. You really saved our buns. Whenever you're free, let's have a chat.
Who said that? Was it you?
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time.
I mean, it's not about the money. It's about sending a message. Haven't seen that movie in a long time. Should go back and watch it sometime. Okay.
Me? No.
Why, are we running out of time or
Relaying
something?
Capabilities? That's on the final countdown.
The
We're going
final
offline
countdown.
in 3, 2, 1.5. No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or sometime dire soon.
Is she feeling okay? Did that heat get to her head a little bit? Because it kind of doesn't seem like she's talking correctly. Why are you about to lose comm capabilities?
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts.
Oh.
The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
Why'd you take off your hat?
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Ooh, we're having a lot of frame issues. Hang on a second. Let me change the settings even more. Frame limit. Let's do 60. Graphics quality medium. Apply. Hopefully that fixes our frame problem. Sounds like it's time to get the auxiliary station back online. I don't know, that feels like it's going to be a lot of responsibilities for me, but I do love my side quests.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
Yeah, what is in it for me if I investigate the relay
You save
problem?
my comm center from chaos. I guarantee I'll get the chief to authorize some payment forms with your name on them while you're out fixing the station.
Wait. So she can't get Junlei to authorize the team to go and send, but if there's someone willing to risk their own neck, now she's promising money? Anybody else think this is kind of suspect?
I should say no, but
I'll
why
go and
not?
check it out.
Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you.
But I
his
can't
recruitment
travel there
manual.
without my ship,
Hopefully
which
we'll
is
get
still
lucky, or I'll
impounded.
get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
Oh, so Earth is a real thing on here. Can you just let messages from Earth sit in memory on an orbital relay?
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
Sounds like a place to find some clues. But for now, maybe I can get my ship back. Hey, nothing to see here. Just casually walk through here.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
Hello.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the
Why?
following story.
No, I'm about to talk to somebody. That's rude.
Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you.
I don't care.
Yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that
I'm
used to
very
be helmed
unreliable.
by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
If by something you mean my escape pod crushed him and caused his almost certainly immediate demise, then maybe? Gonna go with maybe. Nice mustache, though. Forget Alex. Why do you impound my ship? I'm going to wring your scrawny neck, you Give me back my ship. Alex is important. I have to turn in. I'm here to turn in for these wells. Let's just be honest. He is no longer with us.
This is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Oops. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What was your
He
relationship
was my
with
dearest
him?
friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
I don't recall seeing any pictures, but I feel like this is not the most opportune moment to go and crush this guy's spirits, considering the fact that he seems to hold the key to getting our ship out of impound. So we're gonna go ahead and lie here. Just a little white lie. Just, yep, I'm sure he sure did.
That's just like him. Such a sentimental man.
Oh, yes.
Tell me,
very sentimental. I knew him well.
how did he die?
How did he die? About that, well, you see, I had been in this hypersleep for a long time, and then there was some sort of convict that sprung me, and then decided to jettison me against my will to the surface of a planet I had never been to, and when I got out, apparently, I may have crushed him? Maybe? Yeah, he was eaten alive by pharaoh cannons. Yep, that.
No.
That. Totally.
How dreadful.
Yes.
That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know.
Yes.
Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
Yep. That's exactly what happened then. Definitely. Again, I'm very sorry. Can we get back to the topic at hand? Is that cool?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure.
I'm trying.
Big, exciting, important places.
Maybe.
There, I've removed the flag from your ship.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience.
You
however,
should
before
be.
you go...
Totally your fault.
Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why is the board so interested in
You
him?
haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
I mean, he kind of allegedly saved me from certain death in hypersleep. Although, can you die if you're in hypersleep? I don't know. Maybe when the systems fail and they can't, life support fails. So I kind of feel like I gotta lie here again. Alex never mentioned Phineas Wells.
That's
well, true, because he died before I could really meet him.
Law, what am I going to do now?
Yeah.
The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
I think we're ready to go here. We don't need to cause any more trouble. I just want to get my ship and go explore that station that seems to be having an issue. Gladys, wait. That's it. Everybody can see this. This says Gladys right here. I am not inclined to go and find out what that is all about because I do not have a portal gun, nor do I have my special portal jumpy shoes. Therefore, I feel woefully unprepared to deal with somebody named Gladys. However, there is a plot marker pointing me that way, so I am also drawn by way of railroad towards it. Engineering. Should really fix that sign. Medaba, because the lights aren't working. Ooh, what's this? Nothing. Nothing interesting. Oh, wait, I still gotta figure out how to get back to that person, right? Are they back here? Gladys. Oh, don't hear Spriggy Spat. Where are you, Spriggy Spat? Where are you? Come to Papa. Oh, is that you? Oh, you're so cute. You're white. You're a white man. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you showing me? Is there a secret over here? Where are you going? Oh, is it over here? I'll follow you to the end of the earth. Even if we're not on Earth. What, down here? I can't really go down here. You can, because you're a little sprat, but I can't. Oh, I think you're just taunting me now. It's like, look, I found this cool thing down here, but you can't be a part of it. You're too big. Blah, blah, blah. All right, Gladys. What's up?
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular
She doesn't
reason?
sound like the normal Gladys,
Or did
at
the
least.
neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient.
I do run
or
better
nothing.
on cookies.
Just like store-bought.
Just like websites. Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction.
Well, we already kind of discussed
Lucky for
it,
us, Groundbreaker's a free
so...
port.
Yeah.
We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Ooh. Oh, wait. I have to pay 10,000 bits for the nav key to Stellar Bay? Ugh. Whatever. How about just tell me this opportunity?
Well,
I feel like it's going to be
I find I'm
extortion.
needing a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms here. Let's just hear the details. Hello.
I forgot your straw.
Oh, that's
Glad
fine.
I brought you.
Oh, thank you. Mrs. Plasm was kind enough. She brought me some coffee.
There's that.
All right. Back at it. Okay, let's hear the details. Come on.
Do you know Edna over
No.
in engineering?
Not really.
Sweet as a pea, that one.
Sure, if you say so.
On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting.
You
She
don't say.
sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
An abandoned outpost, you say? Say no more.
You've got an
I'm
ear
in.
for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates.
Gimme.
Secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
True, they sound like complete, cults and or terrorist organizations in some form or another.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Oh, I will. You see, unlike Portal, this seems to be a Gladys that I am happy to fraternize with.
Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Maybe if she doesn't keep speaking in the third person, I don't know. Merchant skill. Your merchant skill is equal to the value of the best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Let's see. We've got 4,700 tickets. Not bad, not bad, not bad. What do we want to buy, though? These are locked, apparently. We could use some more mag picks. How many can we buy? Just 5? Okay. Yep, that's fine. 5 mag picks. Also, for anybody watching out there, completely random thought inside my head, which happens a lot if anybody here knows me personally. I'm always interested in drumming up new viewership, which of course happens with any Twitch channel, right? Something interesting that will be occurring at my house within the next month is the setup of a new aquarium. This aquarium will be a 180-gallon saltwater aquarium. And I was wondering if anybody here would ever be interested in seeing a live stream of the contents of that aquarium and or the setup of it. I'm not going to be doing the install, but I'm going to be around for the install. So let me know. Leave a comment in the comments or in the suggestion box, or just text me if you know me or something. But that is sure to be an interesting endeavor. I think we're okay in weapon parts. What sort of weapons can we buy? Can't buy that. We are level 8. Why can't we buy that? Apparently we're not cool enough to buy that yet. No armor. Ooh. Dried purple berries. CCN 76 chocolate chips. Pea-free nuts and tripicale flakes. Carbohydrates. Plus 2% natural health regeneration. A quick pick-me-up. Kind of like the quick pick-me-up I got right here. Courtesy of Mrs. Plasm. She is absolutely amazing. All right. Armor parts. I think we're good. So let's go back over to here. And then repair all, hold Y to repair all equipped. Ooh, what is that going to cost? Repair all items for 947 bits. That's not too bad. Yeah. I want to make sure my Splody hammer is well intact for smashing bugs and whatever faces that I happen to come in contact with that seem to be less than pleasant. I don't even care if they're attacking me, as long as their faces are less than pleasant. Boom, smash them in the face. It's the only solution. But I think that might be cool sometime, kind of as a casual stream in the background, just to have live streaming of the inside of the aquarium, watching fishies swim around. But we'll get there. All in due time. There will be some cool ones, that is for sure. Okay. Oh wait. I could sell junk.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
I kind of wanted to sell more stuff. Could I sell more stuff?
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Good for you. Hold to sell junk. Okay. I'm glad that it knew what junk was, so that way I wouldn't have to worry about stuff. That's very handy. Wait, am I supposed to talk to her again still?
I was just sitting down for tea.
No, I think we're good.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Is candy code for drugs? I hear that Spriggy Sprat, and it keeps wanting me to follow. Again, when they put this here, they're trying to tempt me. But not only is this person here looking menacing, but the person I just kind of signed a contract with for 10,000 bits is kind of sitting there too. So I feel like I'm not quite sneaky enough. Even if I crouch. Even if I crouch around, I don't think I'm quite sneaky enough to break into this safe. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say not. But let's find our next mission point, shall we? Oh, goody, we found the bathroom. Hi, Spriggy. This way? Nope, it was just in there.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
Let's make sure that we have... Ooh, more points available. Okay. More melee. I want to smash. Hulk smash. Let's be sneakier. Let's add a lot of sneak in there. Apply.
For the following story.
Oh, I remember. We're gonna look at our journal. Retrieve the holographic shroud. Purchase a nav key to celebrate from Gladys. The distress signal, though. Let's go check out the distress signal. Silent voices. Travel to relay G23B. Oh, I can do that now. But this person, I think, is on the station. Solution vital. Dr. Dorset said that Captain Irian is most likely somewhere in Scylla. Go find him and make sure he's okay. Oh, that's a different place. Okay, so I guess the silent voices is where we're headed. The silent voices. It sounds extra creepy. That's like the silence in the library. Good old Doctor Who episode with the Vashta Narada.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh? My cargo's worth a lot of money.
Don't care.
Hey, you got a second?
Depends. I gotta smash your face in? I guess so.
Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone.
Okay.
I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by.
Fair.
I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew. So I wandered by, just to take a closer look.
So you're trying to steal from me?
Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Pretty cocky. You're pretty eager to throw in with somebody you barely know. Were you stalking me? I don't appreciate being stalked. Yeah, I don't really appreciate being stalked.
No. Okay, yeah, maybe a little. I'm not trying to be all creepy like. I just want to make a good case for myself.
I don't know.
Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, you've been following me.
Crew you ever hired.
Or you could be a horrible nightmare. If you're trying to convince me to hire me, you're going about it all wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers?
Not stalking me. Let's start with that one. That's weird. After that, you know, be a normal person, approach me and say, hey, BT Dubs, looks like you might need some help. Any chance you want to hire me? Don't beg. Tell me why I need you on my crew. I'm looking for loyal bootlickers. Flatter me with you like your life to present. No, don't beg. Just tell me why I need you.
That's good advice. I like the way you think, boss.
Quit calling me boss.
Not like there's a line of folks standing around hoping to get on your ship. I'm persistent, I'm eager, and I'm showing initiative. What else do you want in your crew?
Someone who can make really, really good burritos. Can you do those? Because if you can't, I'm not sure that we have space for you on this ship. I haven't made up my mind about you. How about an interview? That's fair. I'd like to know a little bit more about you, Felix.
That sounds fair.
If that really
I mean,
is your
first time
name.
for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
Anything? Then I have to ask you, Felix, and anybody watching, is cereal soup? I'm waiting. I could ask him what the value of pi is. How many digits does he have to go for? What's your biggest flaw? I hate those questions. What's the value of pi?
It's delicious.
Fair.
Rock apple pie and a tripicale crust, maybe with a little cream on top. Classic.
All right, all right. Not so bad. Not so bad. Perfect. You're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that.
No, I don't.
Thanks, boss.
Stop calling me
You're
boss.
not going to regret this.
I'm going to regret it if you
got
keep
crew
calling me
now,
boss.
Felix.
I'm going to smash you with a hammer. Back up. Back up. I am like a boss. I do not appreciate being called boss. Got it? Pal. Don't call me friend, bud. Anyways. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. At least you know what you're getting yourself into when you get on the unreliable. The key is to keep expectations low. Otherwise, people might just accidentally think that you are, in fact, reliable. But see, look at right inside the front door. We have this lovely plaque.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati
Welcome aboard,
discussing the latest
the
vaporwave
unreliable. Well, we got up in space fast. Whew. There's plenty of space up in space. By and large, it's a superstore. All you need and so much more. Oh, perk points available. Goodness, I'm getting so many of those. I'm gonna be so perky. Walk speed increased. Sprint speed. I do like some good sprint speed increase. Let's increase our sprint speed. Cold soup. Yes, cattails. Cold soup. The real mysteries of the universe. At least we do know that hot dogs are in fact sandwiches. At least according to the Supreme Court of the United States of America.
Welcome back, Captain.
Why, thank you.
How can I be of assistance?
Do you make coffee? Coffee good. Know anything about the automechanical gathering? Dust in the janitor's closet? Ooh, that is a good question. I picked up a distress call. Can you play it back for me? I'm in the mood for some entertainment. Ooh, yes. I want to be entertained.
What would you like to hear?
Ooh, I didn't think we'd get this far. Ooh, tell me a joke. Tell me a joke.
What happened to the captain who kept pestering his ship computer? The life support was disabled. Ha, ha. Get it?
I have a lot of really bad jokes. Like, really bad. Corny jokes. And that was even worse than them. And I set the bar pretty low. How about play my favorite
Now
song?
playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Well, that was a mistake. That's not my favorite song.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
Well, we're not in Halcyon right now, are we?
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Yeah, get better at joke telling. How about that? There's an order for you.
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
Tell me about this distress call.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No! No, no, no!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
How about telling me a little bit about that robot in the closet gathering dust?
It's a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne
It
brought
looked a
on
little
board
big to
some
be a
cycles
cleaning
ago,
thing.
I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Ooh, is he going to be a big Roomba, or are we going to be able to fight things with him?
See you soon, Captain.
All right, let's go to the captain's log. Stardate. 125,542. Do not hit the giant reactor with a hammer, Aetherplasm. Resist the urge. I'm on the wrong side. That's why I couldn't climb it. That makes more sense now.
You watching the Aether Waves last night? Halcyon Helen finally took down the with a
Got
guest
the
appearance
John.
from none other than the masked marketeer.
Ooh, I am really fast.
Fooling? I'm gonna have to catch that one for myself.
Bunch. Where is it? Was this? Examine. In Praise of Arson, this contraband collection of essays by anonymous anarchists calls for a total destruction of the corporate establishment and the apparatus of oppression. The book looks like it has never been opened. Not quite what I was hoping to find. Dissident Hunter Special Edition. Can Agent Khan rescue Auntie Cleo from the clutches of the Weekenders? Sounds like a graphic novel. Not quite. I feel like the captain's quarters would look a little bit more captain-y. What's going on in here? What you guys growing? Banged up toolbox full of modified tools with unique mechanical usages. Digging around in here would be an easy way to lose a finger to a sawtoothed blade. Sounds like an exciting afternoon. Pick up spade. Examine. Photo of Parvati's father, a stern old man with warm eyes. I mean, I'd hope so, unless he's a reptile. He probably should be warm-blooded. Are my quarters down here? Oh, the relay's down there. Are you my quarters? This kind of looks more... Ooh, okay, this looks more like Captain's quarters. Use the terminal. Authorized login sequence recognized. Welcome, Captain. Messages for Aetherplasm. Recent message list. None. Better check the outgoing. Return to route. Messages for Alex Hawthorne. Viewing messages. For user Hawthorne A, please select from the following options. Unread messages. Unread messages, none. Oh, wait, from U Bedford. UDOM, Wingman's Wingman, Bedford. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to mention in my previous message. Silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't you go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. UDOM. Oops. Didn't mean to completely exit. Archive messages. Old message. Dearest Alex, I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I am delighted by your sense of humor and tale of your hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. By the by, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms network for tasty little tidbits, and I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touched down in the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you. I only pray that idiot Thompson wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting down on Terra 2 proves fruitful, and look forward to corresponding with greater regularity. Your best friend, Udon. Alex, I don't know where you were raised, but I'd hazard a guess it may have been a barn, because anyone with even a modicum of decent rearing could know that it's unforgivably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere messages of one's friends. P.S. Please respond. Ooh. Is this because I killed him that he's not responding? Is that what's happening? Although they're archived, though, so that means he read them at some point. Dear Alex, hello, hello, I hope this finds you well. It was a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days, I swear, dreadfully unreliable. Aha, just like your ship. I hope you've given some thought to that thing we discussed. You know, about the Wells fellow. I'm so sorry to press, but I have the strangest tickling feeling that you already do know him. And if you could just tell me where he is, well, it would be marvelous for our friendship, wouldn't it? Looking forward to seeing you again, Wingman. Why do I feel like he's fishing for information? Hello, Udon. Udon here. Udon Bedford. We met when I accidentally impounded your ship. My silly fat fingers embarrassing me once again. I hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. It was such a pleasure for me, and I tremendously appreciate your forbearance in not throttling me. You really are quite the gentleman. If you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Lost Hope serves Spectrum Vodka. Perhaps we could try every color. You know, really tie one on. Return to route. Logs. Shrink ray. You have my attention. Note to self, remember this later. No, better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, no, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point, I saw in actuality with my own 2 eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab, just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe. Or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but you wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. He said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumors of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on Wells' shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors. More to be had. Alright, we're good for now. Let's find our way. Weapons from the void. Ooh. So that's gonna unlock something for us later. I need to find a way to... Maybe that's the last log. Search. Sam. Here we go. Now we can figure out what we need to do in order to get Sam up online. Getting a little bit dark back there. Let me see if I can turn on a light over mirror. And I'll get that other light in back in a moment. Now we just get to have this drastic side lighting from... First Sam result. Experimental note, OI-695. Don't forget, you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical in Emerald Vale's scrap heap during your last job. It should not be too difficult to get it up and running with a few key modifications. I can envision a combat-capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun. AH. Who's AH? Removal of factory standard put Sud Steeper was successful. Delivery of combat-modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Progress setback estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have anything more pressing to do. I'm giving up on the delivery. The part was lost in transit, and it's not turning up anytime soon. But good news! I heard of a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of an acid steeper I can, filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I'm sure I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following the next pit stop, back to the Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later. Okay, well, at least we know what we're doing.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Holographic Shroud. Ooh, I finally found it. Okay, Holographic Shroud. I was supposed to have this before I left. The Holographic Shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Would have been nice, but we persevered nonetheless. Okay, let's make our way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound. We need to go to Relay G23B. If there's anybody lurking out there in the chat right now and that has not already followed the stream, do it now! Because all the cool kids are doing it. Also, because that way you'll be able to catch more streams like this in the future. And it'll make a cool little thing, a cool little sound, and your name will pop up on screen, and it will just exemplify how cool you actually are. That, and it's free. Not asking you to subscribe, not asking for money, but if you want to get money, I'm not going to say no. I am currently working my way to saving up for a capture card, which I come to find out that thanks to doing little Amazon extortionist reviews where they send you these little things, they're like, hey, if you send a review, we'll give you a $20 Amazon gift card, whatever. I actually have, or I'm actually part way, I'm about halfway to that capture card, and if I get the capture card, then I'll be able to stream Switch games like some of the upcoming Pokemon games, which will be very exciting, or anything really. Super Smash Brothers, whatever. It just opens the realm to so many possibilities. The unreliable navigation terminal. Are we here? Am I stepping out into space?
Remember that you are not insured.
I didn't plan to be. Man, now I have to monitor 2 companions. It says up to 2. I guess we'll pick both. Select. Okay. Continue. The Mantis Swarm examined. Exterminate. They kind of look like cicadas. Weird, awful alien cicadas. Open. Says me.
Who's living in a relay station all the way out here?
I don't know.
This
Maybe
place
some
is
bugs.
supposed to be empty, yeah? 'Cause I got the queerest feeling.
The surround sound was catching me off guard. Bard. Okay. You look friendly. Considering the fact that I've shot plenty of your brethren. Are they still brethren if they're robots? They probably don't really have familial ties. Let's sneak down here, open that up. Nothing to see here. I hear possibly some bug wings. I don't like bugs. I got my smashing hammer. Okay, it's just the electric thing. Oh, good. Good. Let me switch over to this and then do that so that I can do this. Come on.
Heads up!
Why am I not? Am I missing something? Fine, we're switching old school. Wow, okay. You're a helpful guy in a pinch. You just brought a grenade launcher to the fight. But you know what? You forgot the mine.
That's what you get.
Did I kill her? Are you dead again? I thought we talked about this. Can you resurrect? Goodness. I didn't think she was that close to the mine. That's what you call, my bad? But watch. She'll resurrect herself. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. It's no big deal. Everything's fine. Nothing is ruined. Please don't actually be dead. I'm sorry. That'd be fine. That'd be fine. She'll just magically show up in a minute. Look at. See, her health magically regenerated. She is invincible. She even had her hat back on. Let's go ahead and take care of that. And then get that. Ooh, pick up a tactical shotgun. Nope. I will resist that urge. cigarette lighter. Examine. Phrase journal escape. I've started a new journal. I cannot read my previous entries without the whispers tempting me. The whispers do not stop. Every person I see, the whispers telling me to help them. They show me the pain and longing hiding in their eyes. They tell me how these people want, no need the gifts I can give. All it would take is just a few moments of a blade. A bright, bright, bright fountain of crimson to delight the eyes, and all the pain would be gone. I could do it. I don't know how to help them. It gets harder and harder to stop myself. I saw a friend today, an old friend from school who's now a doctor from Anticleo. I told him about my dreams. Not outright. Oh no, I was not so foolish as that. I told him it was an old book I'd found to describe my dreams and whispers as happening to a character in the book. I asked him how he'd help this character. He looked at me and he knew. The whispers told me to end his pain. Then he'd tell. I got up and left quickly. I did not hurt him. No, not. I have to leave Byzantium. He will tell. They'll come for me and lock me away. I must find the secret place. A place I can be alone. A place with no whispers. Got dark a little bit quickly. It is a nice splody gun, but I also like my hammer. My splody hammer. The Splodinator. Pick up the purple berry liqueur. No thanks. Pickaxe? Ooh. That's tempting. Nope. Armor parts, that's fine. Gimme.
Here they come! Don't mess with the
Well,
best.
dang. Okay. That's fine. You can lead the charge, boyo. That's all right, Felix. So much for fix-it, Felix. Gonna be all sneaky like. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. 'Cause I know that I love you. Boom. I'm too low for you. Can't see me.
Incoming!
He said it's the last of them, and I'm getting shot by one. That doesn't make any sense. Come on. Splody hammer. The Splodinator. Ooh, Spacer's Choice. Found a flaw in you. Flaw tutorial. During your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking a flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. Man, AFK, what's going on now? We're responding to a distress call on some station that shouldn't have had anybody living on it in the first place. That's the brief synopsis. And I'm smashing things with a hammer, and one of my compatriots, who I didn't think was actually going to be very reliable or useful, has a grenade launcher, apparently, and is incredibly reliable and useful. So good for me for hiring that guy. I knew he was a good guy, because when I asked him what the value of pie was, he told me that it's delicious. And that's how I knew, from that moment, that we were going to be great coworkers. Okay. Permanent concussion. Having been hit in the head one too many times, your mental faculties have been permanently affected. Effects. Mind attributes -1. Reward. 1 perk point. Nope. I like my brain. I find it useful. Let's open this up. Just taking all the stuff. It's fine. Everybody should be dead here anyways, right? Adreno. Add Oreno. Pick up light ammo. Yes, please. I wish there was like a Borderlands functionality to this where you could just, as long as you were over it and you held the pickup button, you would pick up all of it at once. Just save a little bit of time. That's okay. We shall persevere. Ooh, the janitor. Dr. Jan Itor. It looks like seriously, Like the most swole janitor ever. Like why does he need to look like that? All the other ones are just the fighting ones are walking around on like 3 legs with like machine guns, and this guy looks like he's been pumping iron at the gym for like half a millennia. Just saying, maybe a little over engineered for a janitor, but who am I to judge? Come on, fix it, Felix. Go blow up some stuff. Anybody in here? Nope. Okay. I bet there's someone. Anything up there? Nope. Everything seems to be in order. Ooh. Climby, climby, climby. What's up here? Something I can hit with a hammer? These look explosive. Should I hit it with a hammer? Probably not. Will I? Perhaps incidentally. But I do not fancy dying this day. That means you don't shoot it either, okay, Parvati? Got my eye on you. I wish I had grenades. This'll have to do. There we go. What happened to our grenade launcher friend? You just gonna sit here and do nothing? Oh, he's not even up here. Oh, I need more energy. Please construct additional pylons. That is very little. I'm gonna let the grenade launcher handle that. He'll be fine. It's fine. Climb. Dr. Jan Itor. Boom. I'm doing 1 damage. 1 critical damage. Okay, fine. It's hammer time. I think I just beat up the janitor. I was not paying attention to my health bar. That is something I guess you actually have to do in these. Whoopsies. That's what you call my bad. So I forgot. I don't auto heal in here. I actually have to heal myself. All right, back to where we were. We weren't too far. Make sure we get in here. Why is my Discord going crazy? Nothing of importance. Okay. Right? Right. Okay. Ooh, what's down here? I missed this the last time through. I like little sneaky holes to go through. Take all of it. We're catching up. The janitor beat you. You're all washed up. That's fair. I didn't even see the janitor throw a punch. Well, am I moving slowly because I'm over encumbered again? Let's get rid of some stuff here. I can break that down. I can break that down. I guess I'll get rid of my shovel for now. I have to be realistic. I can break that down. Yeah, no, my armor's better. Break that down, and I don't care. Break that down, and I don't care. Ooh, can I just use this? Use it. Boom. Increase my base health for 2 minutes, like that. Gotta go to an upgrade station for that stuff. I think I should be good. Okay. Nothing in there. Went through there. Oop, let's not go through there. Down through here. If you guys are just joining the stream right now, welcome. We are currently responding to a distress signal on a rather uninhabited, as far as we know, space station in the Outer Worlds with a Splodinator hammer and a couple of sidekicks with happy trigger fingers. If you haven't already, make sure to hit follow, because by following, you'll be able to find out when I am streaming in the future. You can also follow me on Twitter to find out when I'm doing unexpected streams. There we go. Much better. I'm going to step back for a moment and heal myself. Let my teammates take a little bit of the heat.
Everyone all right?
Yep. Teamwork makes the dream work. But yes, following is completely free. Highly recommend. Because if you're at all entertained and you think, maybe at some point in the future, I would like to humor Aether Plasm and give him another chance and watch another one of his streams, because he does a lot of different things, then you'll need to know about it. And in order to know about it, you'll need to have Twitch let you know. Twitch will let you know if you follow, which is free. And once we get to 50 followers, I will share my family's super secret, amazing turkey sandwich recipe with all of you viewers, which I know exactly what you've been waiting for this entire time. The real reason you were here. And it definitely has nothing to do with seeing pictures or videos of Puppy Plasm, who is currently downstairs, I'm sure, getting into some sort of mischief. But being adorable while doing it. Ooh. Pick that lock.
Wow. Nice work.
Why, thank you. Use the terminal. Relay station GB23 Auto Mechanical Home Security Control Mount System. Please select the following options. Display unit status, update security routines. Let's display unit status. Unit status, 0 mechanical set to charging routine. 6 mechanical set to patrol designated areas. Unit settings, hostility level, kill on site. Oh joy. Hostility override for owners active. List of valid owners. Alexander J. Frey. Update security routines. Please select from the following options. Oh, I can't hack it. Return to root. Exit. I just can't hack it. That's okay. Ooh, are you...
is he dead or...
Poor fella.
I mean, he kind of looks like it.
You think he did it to himself, Captain? That's real sad.
It is. What was the point of coming out this way? Phrase journal. Forgive me. I was so wrong. The whispers did not stop. Not. They have returned. They howl at me, demanding I return home and bathe the streets in crimson, bright crimson, bright crimson. I can think of only one way to end this. End, forgive me, Delilah. Sad. Poor Felix. Not Felix, Frey. Felix is the one with a grenade launcher. Not poor him. He can handle himself. Holy cow. I just looted that pile of ash for parts. That makes sense. So, I guess that's all. Use the terminal. Terminal status disabled. The receiver status active. Activate relay transmitter. Routing power to transmitter array. Pathways are synced. Conducting power test. Power is stable. Initiating transmitter array diagnostic. Diagnostic reports that 26 to 28 arrays are functionally operational. Transmitting activation ping to groundbreaker. Ping has been received. Transmitter relay activation is complete. Untransmitted messages detected in memory cache. These messages will be downloaded to physical storage medium. Initiating copy sequence. Copy complete. All stored messages have successfully transferred to this physical storage device. Quest updated. Silent voices. You have gained relay transmitter data. All right. Looking good. Let's get this back to the station. Oop, do I need to go? I think I need to go this way. Well, I haven't opened this door yet. We can leave no door unopened.
Wow, how'd you do that?
Alrighty then. Oh, I remember. This is where we died that one time, which is fine. So that's just a better view. Nope, stay down there. Whatever. Gotta follow me now. Ha ha ha. Switching for not listening. This way? Ah, yes. Back into space, where there's plenty of space. Out in space. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. You know, knock on wood, it's actually been fairly reliable for being the unreliable.
Oh, I did not expect you back so soon, Captain.
Well, I'm glad you had so much confidence in me, Ada. But now we need to go back to the Groundbreaker. Ironic that it's in space and it's named the Groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Always gotta make an entrance.
Do return in one.
I'll return in one piece if I want to. Thank you very much. You're not my mom. You can't tell me what to do. Rapidon biological overview. That looks horrendous. And awesome, but very, very horrendously terrifying. Go back to Edna.
Heard from the last is down on 22.
I'm taking like the shortest steps ever with how fast I'm moving my legs. Goodness. Helps if I go through the correct door. They disguise their doors like walls. It's not my fault. Edna Ingmeyer.
My
Drunk
comm
already.
center already got an update ping from the backup relay. I trust everything went smoothly.
I mean, kind of, except for we found somebody who was kind of going crazy and is unfortunately no longer with us. Aside from that, yeah, I guess everything went okay.
Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past 36 months. Must be on account of some new security red tape.
Where everyone on Earth is
whatever's
dead.
the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will see it sorted. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for you from Chief Junlei. Try not to spend it all in one place.
So we haven't heard from Earth except for encrypted messages in 36 months. 3 years. And we're just blowing that off. Again. Seems kind of suspicious. However, for now, I must call it here. At least for now. Because I am quite hungry. I did have a little snack earlier, but Mrs. Plasm was incredibly kind and went out and grabbed some food that is awaiting downstairs. We will see if I'll be back this evening. I will probably send out a tweet if I do come back on. If not, thank you so much for joining us today, and I hope you all had a wonderful time. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the follow button underneath the channel or the video, so that way you can be attuned to whenever I am streaming. There's also links to the Twitter page so that you can learn about unexpected streams. And on top of that, you can also follow me to the YouTube page that I now have, which is where I will upload all of my videos that I have from Twitch, so that way they're just, kept there forever. They're not edited any differently, but if you want to go back and find something, it might be a little bit easier because I've separated them into playlists and everything. So if there's a particular playlist you want to check out, like if you want to see more of the Outer Worlds and only the Outer Worlds streams, you can go over to YouTube and just say that. Hello, how are you? I see you there, Benjamin. You are very welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Again, might be back later. I don't know. See how tired I am. See what other things I might be up to. I don't want to promise anything because I haven't decided yet. But if I do come back, I will let you know. Other than that, like I said before, hit that follow button. The donation page is open if you had a really, really good time. Want to help me get to that capture card. Totally up to you. Hope you all have a safe and wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you for stopping by and embracing the chaos. And we will see all you next time.